Okay. Okay, we are live. Give me 1 second. Is the voice changer working? It should be working. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. No one's in the chat yet, but welcome, welcome. Okay. Hello, hello, Professor Vicky. Hi, Mona. It's me. Oh, it's banned. Awesome. Hell yeah! You finally got your name changed. Hell yeah! Welcome, welcome, band. I'm glad I could make it today. What's up with the professor thing? Okay, I'm kind of curious now. What's the story behind that? But yes, I'm gonna start streaming soon. Oh my god, that's awesome. I wish you really good luck in your streaming career. I will be sure to show up to at least a few of your streams. That's awesome. That's really really cool. Are you gonna do you have a VTuber model set up so far? Finally after 3 months putting it up. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I can't wait to see your model. That's so cool. Did you make it yourself, or is it a pre-made one? Because they're both really really cool. Then why is constructed sim not showing up? Why is the music so loud? Game capture. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, that's loud. Pre-made like $50. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's really really cool. I'm glad you finally got to that. Really really great. Glad. And turn this up a little bit. Also loving the new voice changer. Yeah, I'm loving it too. I'm really loving it too. It's so much cleaner than the old one. Okay. We're gonna turn the music up a little bit. Alright, start a single player game. But yeah, I'm so glad you're gonna stream soon. I will definitely be there. I'll be there to support you. That's awesome. Let me move me a little bit. Blocking the view. There we go. Okay. Pre-made look. Major remodels are cheap as fuck. Oh, sweet. I actually found one that I might use, like for streams in the server, like a different model. Yeah, I'll probably start on Sunday. Hell yeah! I will be paying attention for that then. Awesome, I should be free this Sunday. Actually, will I be? I should be. Yeah. But that's awesome. I'm so glad you finally managed to get that done. Gambling, woo, welcome Aurora. What are you gambling on today? More woo, I'm guessing? I love gambling. I love gambling. I put up a bunch of Genshin Impact stickers on my desk, and now they were constantly remind me that I have a problem. Like I have Xiao, Zhongli, Yanfei, who else? Xiangling, Amber, Beidou, Mona, and Yaimiko. I have a lot of leeway. I'm pulling for Jinchi. I have not seen Jinchi. Let me see. Let me look her up. Jinchi. This is the Apothecary Diaries character. Jinchi. Let's see. Oh, Jinsi. Okay, I see. I like her. She's cool. She kind of reminds me of Ayaka from Genshin. See, I quite like her. Well, good luck with that. I know you'll be able to pull. You'll for sure be able to make it. I'm certain about that. We're all gonna manifest Aurora getting Jinsi. So okay. Bulldozer. I like Bulldozer. She's the equivalent of an Archon for her region. Oh, interesting. I didn't know Lua had like an Archon equivalent. That's neat. I think the only thing stopping me from getting into Lua at this point is just like, I'm already so committed to Genshin. But it does seem pretty neat. My god, Mona. Hello, Em. How are you doing today? I saw that the 3DS emulation machine is about to come in. That's awesome. I love tracking packages. I'll be tracking shit like the minute before it arrives. So, then I'm gonna save for Yuno and Denia. Denia? Like Denny's? Is it Denny's in Wua? I would go to Gacha Denny's. You know, there's like like Goth IHOP, right? We got like Gacha Addict Denny's. How about that? Gacha game addict Denny's were a failed boat hero spot. Yeah, I think we should create Gacha addict Denny's. That would be a very fun business. Yeah, everyone is working there just to fund their gacha. What they serve there? Uh, they would serve meals from gacha games. Like specifically, they would have special Denny's menu items. I actually kind of hate Denny's. Look, I've never been to a good Denny's. I think last time I went, I got a salad, and they barely gave me any salad. Sorry, I was playing Rivals. No worries at all. If you're playing Rivals, that's totally chill. This is a very lurker-friendly stream. If you just wanna get in here and play Rivals, that's totally fine. Denny's is mid. Yeah, I would have to agree. Denny's is... It's not even mid, it's just bad. I've never had a good experience with Denny's. So excited for my console. Oh, and the One Piece set I bought shipped too. Which one did you get? Which of the One Piece sets did you get? Was it, I think I remember you saying that you wanted the Logtown one with Captain Smoker. I forget though. Elf, welcome back, Elf. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Are you feeling better? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining the stream. 9 plus 10 is, 22. That's what 9 plus 10 is. See, people don't realize the answer to that question. It's actually just 2. I'm feeling better. I have been sick. Ah, okay. Okay. That's too bad. I really hope you start feeling better soon. Just make sure to get plenty of rest. Make sure to drink plenty of water. And that sickness should go away, hopefully. So, yeah, it's nice to see you back again. We're just kinda... I don't know. I'm gonna learn new kana today. Oh, cool! Awesome. I want to learn a second language again. Like, I will be active in more streams. I've just been busy. No, it's fine. If you don't have the time, that's totally fine. But yeah, it's always nice to see you here. So thanks for showing up. Thanks for pumping in. And I totally understand if you're busy. I mean, I kind of thrust the mod position upon you, so like you don't have to fulfill that responsibility if you want. You can like honestly, I'm totally cool with it. If you need time, you take the time that you need. So, I've been wanting to come back for streams for so long. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you can make it, band. It's really, y'all are awesome. That's interesting. Everyone from like my like early beginning days is coming back right now. That's so cool. Y'all are awesome. I'm watching ASMR Mexican controlling big yellow. Mexican cat controlling heavy equipment ASMR. This is kind of an ASMR game though. Like Loki. Like I feel like Construction Sim is like the closest you get to video game ASMR. And like out of anything. Except one Special Man. Who is this Special Man? It's a great vibe game. I agree. I love this game. I was just talking about this with producer earlier. This is one of my favorite games of all time, I'd have to say. Radon. Oh yeah, we're missing Radon. Oh man, if only Radon would come back. I miss Radon so much. Listen to the music, holy shit. I banned him. I know I banned him. I should try this visual novel game called, I Just Want to Be Single. It's Luki Yuri. That sounds cool. That sounds very cool. I haven't played a whole lot of visual novels, but I've been meaning to get into the genre more. I think the only one I've really gotten into was, Ace Attorney. And I really liked Ace Attorney. But yeah, I do want to play more visual novels, so I will try that out. Radon will never be replaced. He won't. Radon will never be replaced. That's the saddest part. I shut him out of my life. Yuri, why is this pen sticky? Oh no. Oh, not the pen. I don't play a lot of visual novels, but I know what that is. How are you doing today? Hello, Song. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. Just got back from the gym a little earlier. Worked the fuck out watching Big Bang Theory. Took a nice shower. Uh, yeah, I've just been having a very relaxing day today. So, yeah, how you doing, Song? How we doing today? I may walk in and catch up on Lua's story. Shower, we don't do that. Yes, we do. We do shower here. This is a shower stream. Everyone has to shower before coming into the stream. Absolutely, it's a requirement. It is a requirement to shower before a Mona stream. Doing good, woke up a few hours ago. Hell yeah. Glad to hear you're doing good. Yeah, this is a you can only join my streams if you shower. You can't be stinky and join. You gotta shower. Everyone has to. Confession, I doom scrolled till 5 a.m. last night. I get it. I understand. I totally understand. Sometimes that's what you need. It's not good for you, but sometimes that's what you need. You know, just a good 5 a.m. doom scrolling session. I kind of miss my old 5 a.m. doom scrolling sessions. Actually, I don't think I ever stayed up until 5 a.m., but like I would stay up until like 3 or 4. Just doom scrolling, and I kind of miss it low-key. Like I was doing so bad back then, but I do kind of miss that time in my life when I was just I don't know, it was fun. It was a simple life. Very simple life, but a fun one. I would get into some weird shit at 2 a.m. I remember one time I was home on my own. TikTok and Reels is an evil game of roulette. You either get comedy gold or IRL news that'll instantly depress you. I've been getting mostly comedy gold lately. Have you guys seen that Instagram account called I Am Pooh Peter? It's so funny. There's this cutaway gag from Family Guy, right? Where Peter's working on his remake of Inside Out, and he's working on a remake of Inside Out, and one of the emotions is just poo, and it's like a solid brown Peter Griffin just saying I am poo, and he makes the he makes it like him winning makes the kid poop. Someone made one of those like Peter Griffin AI accounts, but for Pooh Peter, and it is just like the most insane thing I've ever seen. What, are you okay? I'm not okay. I just got exposed to Pooh Peter. No, like I know it sounds stupid, but it's so funny. It's so funny. I think the best part about it too is that it's like very clearly someone using like voice mod type software to sound like Peter Griffin instead of just generating the voices themselves. Like there's some proper voice acting that goes into it. I feel like if I played some of the reels on stream right now, I would probably get banned, but I really want to. Trust me, I really want to. I want to show y'all what Poop Peter is. It's so funny. It's so funny, I swear to God. Humble For You page. Yeah, exactly. My For You page is just Poop Peter now, and I couldn't be happier. I could not be happier. Fan Mona. No. I find it funny, and I will continue to find it funny. Poop is funny. I don't care what y'all say. Poop jokes are funny as fuck. I do not care. They're extremely funny. I will continue to find them very funny. Oh my god. You guys might have seen that one, it starts off with, there's one that went, like, super viral. It starts off with Brian asking Peter, like, why he thinks porn is bad. Or has a secret scout fetish agenda. Just, no, I'm not, I swear, I just think it's funny as fuck. What are your thoughts on Instagram allowing us to upload images from our devices rather than relying on GIFs? I think that's a slippery slope. That can get very, very dangerous. Very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Like, eventually people are just gonna start uploading, like really, really bad stuff. Like, really bad stuff. Someone's gonna upload, like, gambling time lock-in. Hell yeah. I think you can get Jinxie. Or Jinxie. Yeah, Jinxie. That's her name. I know you can get her. We're all manifesting the Aurora getting Jinxie. All of us. On one hand, I can finally use my folder reaction image, but on the other hand, you know people are gonna abuse that feature. Yeah, no, they absolutely will. I think they should have kept it to just GIFs. I really think they should have just kept it to GIFs. It doesn't make sense to give them that much power. And before a gore jump scare in the comment section. Yeah, people are gonna do that. Like, immediately people are gonna do that. So, well, I don't think it's a good idea. I really don't. We need to actually, you know what? Let's repair the loader. Repair the loader. I wanna get a motor grader because those are really satisfying to use. And I feel like I don't use them in this game enough. But yeah, it's I don't know how I feel about Instagram allowing like images in the comments. It's funny, don't get me wrong. I love seeing some of the shit that people have to offer. But I also really hate it at the same time, because, you know, people are people, and they're gonna abuse the hell out of it. Fortunately, it's not an all post. I think this feature's in beta. Meta should probably backtrack. Oh yeah, they absolutely should. I haven't got that ability yet, actually. It's still in beta, and so I'm hoping they don't roll it out, but, alright, it's your fault I didn't get her. I was literally cheering for you to get her. How is this my fault? How is this my fault? I did nothing wrong here. I did absolutely nothing wrong here. Instagram has been really, really weird for me lately. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just, this is all such a bad idea for images and reels. Yeah, it's definitely a bad idea, for sure. I don't know what they were thinking. They were thinking something, and it was wrong, evidently. So, we're gonna take out the motor grader, okay? The minute Instagram Reels rolls out, or the minute Instagram rolls it out, we're gonna get comment sections akin to that of TikTok. No, yeah, we are. TikTok has some awful comment sections. Genuinely some of the foulest shit I've ever seen. I don't know why I don't know why people act like Instagram comments are George Washington did not cross the Delaware just so you could go touch your pee-pee. That's right. George Washington did not cross the Delaware just so you could go touch your pee-pee. But yeah, I don't know why people act like Instagram comments are like the worst ones ever, because it's so much worse over on TikTok. It is so much worse. So much worse on TikTok. I can't even begin to describe it. It's bad. It's really, really bad over there. What aboutism? I don't know what that means, but like bad. Holy shit. I hate TikTok comments. I hate TikTok comments so much. It's like talking to 5-year-olds on there. Like, genuinely. And that's probably exactly what it is leaving that shit, too. It's probably 5-year-olds. You can agree that they're both bad comment sections. This thing is bad, but this thing's worse, so ignore first thing. I'm not saying to ignore the Instagram comments. I'm just saying that TikTok comments are, like, worse in my opinion. Like, in my experience, TikTok comments are way worse. Like Instagram, from what I've noticed, is, like, fucking tame compared to TikTok. But they are both bad. They're both very bad. See, at least, I don't know. I've seen so many bad comments on Insta and TikTok. Yeah, same. I've seen bad comments on both of them. I just think TikTok is worse, personally, based on my own experience. That's what whataboutism is. It's when you mention a second worst thing to dismiss an argument. I guess so. Yeah, but, I don't know. I just get frustrated how, like, no one talks about this. Yeah, because I always hear all of the black directed at Instagram comments, and it's like, yeah, that's totally valid, but then I'm like, but they're also terrible at TikTok too, you know? I don't know. It's like, okay, war is bad, but what about genocide? Yeah. I mean, that's not the best comparison to this at all, but yeah. I'm gonna drop that topic now, because this feels like something that might turn into an argument, and I'm going to drop that. We are going to spread gravel now. Fatui would not. Yeah, the Fatui would never do that. The Fatui are good people. They're good, righteous people. Okay, spread the gravel. Gravel. You see, the Fatui would never stoop to such levels as whataboutism. They would absolutely never. The minute someone gets political, I'm gonna turn it into a Genshin shitpost. Hell yeah. I just used an extreme example to think, like, fair. I mean, fair, but, see, the Fatui would never do that. The Fatui, there are goats. The Fatui are, they're really looking after us, you know? And I think people give them shit. Because, you know, like, Dottore and everything, and, you know, like, Dottore is a bastard, but, like, doesn't represent all the Fatui, you know? Fatui this, Favonius that, I just want to spread gravels. Okay. Hold on. Wait, let me read chat again. Hyperbole helps with explanations. I guess so. I don't know. I wouldn't use that example again, though. That's, yeah, just like me personally, I don't think that's a fair comparison. But... okay. Why did I respawn all the way over here? Like, why? I was closer to the other one. Didn't Universal Studios do a collaboration with Genshin, or am I tweaking? I don't know. They might have. That is a textbook example of whataboutism, though. Okay, Aurora, I need to tell you this. Please stop trying to start arguments on my stream. Like, you're my friend and all, and I want to keep you as a friend, but please don't try to debate me on stream. I'm not trying to argue. It feels like you are. It feels like you are. I feel like you come into these, like, really confrontational sometimes, and I want to tell you, that's... I don't like that. I really don't. And I understand you're trying to get a point across. I'm just a defensive person. Yeah, but you, like, I feel like I am too. I get that. That's why I engage with it. I really want to, I don't want every stream to turn into, like, me defending my point kind of thing. And I don't want that to be how every stream goes. So I'm kindly asking, you know, like, could you please keep that to a minimum? Like, I understand why. It's just that it's getting to a point where I don't think I can, like, go without saying it anymore. So yeah, like, I'm not trying to tell you, like, to stop believing all of this. I'm just saying, please cool down a little bit. That's all I have to say, though. The shield of your construction machine was retracted? This thing has a shield? Fuck? Oh, okay, it's that thing. I don't know. But, like, I get if you're just a confrontational person, but, you know, I don't like having to, I don't like having to confront people on stream, you know? Combat and construction sim, hell yeah! Hold on. Universal Studios Beijing is doing a Genshin Impact Immersion World thing? Really? That's awesome! Is it like in Millie Astro Wonderland or something? That's kinda neat. Does this mean we're gonna get a Genshin ride at Universal Studio? Who's? Are we gonna get, like, the, I don't know. Maybe they're replacing the Fast and Furious ride with it. You're gonna replace Fast and Furious ride with Dottore Experiment Simulator. Oh my, yeah, Dottore Experiment Simulator coming to a Universal Park near you. They made a Micro Mondstadt Universal City. Really? Okay, I need to see that. I need to see this. Hold on. We're gonna look this up. I really need to see this. Where's Firefox? Here we go. Like, I have to. Genshin Impact Universal Studios. Oh, it's in Beijing. Okay. Oh my god, they got Catherine! That's so cool. They got the gates to Mondstadt. That's so cool, actually. Oh, they gotta bring this to the States. Look at that. Oh, it's all indoors, though. That's kinda lame. That's kinda lame, actually. Oh, yeah, that kinda sucks. That actually kinda really sucks. Like, just look at the roof. It's just like a generic, like, Hollywood backlot. I mean, I'm sure the interior is nice, but yeah, I feel like it's just, I mean, it's cool. more visually interesting than the actual Mondstadt wiki. I love Mondstadt. I don't care. I love Mondstadt. I built a Minecraft base inspired by Mondstadt once. It was very, very nice. I might show you all that world on stream once. It's very, very interesting. I call it Mindstadt. It's very, very cool. Mondstadt's cool, but God, it doesn't have enough. It doesn't have enough. It really doesn't. It needs more, like, I don't get, the Mondstadt must have incredibly high rent. Like, why the fuck is Mona living there? There's no housing. Like, there's so little housing within the city. It's crazy. Half of it is just libraries and shit. Mondstadt real, now if it were an outdoor event, that'd be cooler. Yeah, I appreciate the effort that they put into it. I just wish it were an outdoor thing. That seems to make more sense, just given the open world vibe of Genshin. But, I do love it. Oh my god. Now I want a Genshin Impact theme park where I want the Toray Experiment Simulator. It's a pop-up thing. I don't think it's permanent. Maybe they will bring it to the States then. That'd be neat. We can have a chance at the Toray Experiment Simulator. It's a 4D experience too. You have to feel every single needle that he injects you with. Every single bit of God remains that he puts in you. You can feel it all. So isn't this awesome? Don't you guys want this Toray Experiment Simulator? This is perfect. It's like free money for Universal. Free money for Universal. And they won't make it. 4D and it just means like the you and Havers mid-movie. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's gonna be. If they're to do an indoor event, what building should they recreate in Universal Studios? Personally, I think the Plane of B5A would be really cool. Also, the Court of Fontaine, like the actual court, over in, I forget what it's called, but like the courtroom in Fontaine, that'd be really cool. Sanctuary of Sorastana would be really neat. What else? I don't know. Probably Domain. Domain would be really cool. Like I don't know, they could recreate, the factory where they made, the Balladeer god. You know, that'd be awesome. It'd be really awesome. Okay, this is really bumpy. This is really not ideal for spreading gravel around. The fourth dimension is the torture apparatus. Like that torture apparatus from Smiling Friends, you mean? But like, is that, like, I don't quite, I don't know where the fourth dimension comes in with the fourth dimension is the torch. Oh, okay, wait, no, I see it. They should recreate the Unicorn Gundam they're taking out. I'm surprised they haven't brought Gundams to Universal Studio. That seems like it would make sense. Bonus points if they get, like, people to play popular Genshin characters like Farina at Disney World. You know what would be awesome if they hired, like, cosplayers to do that. If they hired, like, popular cosplayers within the Genshin community to do that, I think that'd be neat. That'd be really, really cool. They're taking down the transforming 1-to-1 scale uniform Gundam. Oh, damn, that's sad. They should leave it up. That's so cool. If you're gonna build a transforming Gundam, just, like, leave it up, you know? That's such a cool idea. Just keep it there. Pay cosplayers to play a character for a few days would be awesome. Yeah, exactly. I think they should do that. I think they should totally do that. Or like, hire niche cosplayers. But oh my god, look at it. It's so cool. I've seen it. I've seen it. I remember when that was in the news. I saw that. It was really, really cool. Yeah, I actually, you know what? I take it back. Don't hire, like, the big cosplayers to do it. If they were to bring, like, a Genshin event to Universal, like Hollywood or Universal Florida, like, hire local cosplayers from the area to play the characters. I think that'd be awesome. I think that would be really, really cool. Yeah. But I would love, like, a Genshin Impact theme park expansion kind of thing, you know? I don't even know what they do, but it would be really cool. Maybe, I mean, of course they would have to do the Toray Experiment Simulator, but, like, what else could they do? Maybe a ride based on, I don't know. How about Scaramouche's Wilder Ride? Tiny, give me $1 billion. I will make Palais Marmonia a real place. Trust. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's make Palais Marmonia a real place. Oh, wait, you know what would be awesome? What? Alright, Mona, I will take back later. Awesome, hell yeah. Thank you for joining, Dan. It was nice having with you. I hope you enjoyed Marvel Raffles. Bye for now, chat. Well, thank you for coming in, Dan. She's like, I see you. Apparatus is Dead by Daylight. Just a little hint the devil told me. Okay, I was thinking about Dead by Daylight the other day. I'm sure other people have suggested this before, but you know who would be awesome for Dead by Daylight? If they put Darth Vader in there, that would be so cool. I want Darth Vader in Dead by Daylight. Kingdom Ka, but you just slap Genshin characters on it. Hold on. I've never played Dead by Daylight before, but like from what I know about the game, Darth Vader is such a good fit. Because he's terrifying, you know? And like, he could be a really good killer, I think. They should make a slasher movie with Darth Vader. That would be really neat, I think. I know like a bunch of like right-wing chuds on YouTube talk about that shit all the time, but I think it would be cool. As long as they did it with like tact, and they like didn't just write like a Darth Vader movie, they wrote like an actual slasher movie to set it. Netflix should make a live-action adaptation of Genshin's story. I mean they are working on an animated Genshin. I don't know if it's Netflix, but it's UFO Table. I'd rather the space freak things from the books. They're horrifying. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh, Star Weirds. Star Weirds? Is that a real thing? Is that an actual canon thing? Let's go. I don't know if it's Netflix working on the Genshin anime, but it is in development. I think UFO Table's the ones who are animating it. It looks really, really good. It's time for the blood. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's happening again. Yeah, search them. They're pretty neat, but probably the scariest concept in Star Wars lore. I did not know about this. Oh my god, the right blood's happening again. Alright, second hydrate. Oh wait, they have Navi and Farina at, they have Navi and Farina cosplayers at the Genshin event. Oh my god. I forgot about this. Water. Hey, I gotta look up what Star Weirds are. Are weirds. Semi-corporeal ancient spirit. I feel like Darth Vader would be better. I feel like these things kind of look they look too scary, you know? I don't know, to me. I shouldn't have removed the cooldown. Shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have removed the cooldown. Y'all are gonna abuse the shit out of it. Vader does have aura, I guess. Yeah, like he's got that like horror movie villain aura that I think would work really well. Like, I don't know, he just seems like he would fit perfectly in like a slasher movie. Like you have him like standing around the corner waiting to strike. I'm more concerned about how he'd be designed. Do you mean for Dead by Daylight or just for a slasher movie? Cause I would really love, how would you make the Force? I don't know. Fun mechanic. I don't know. Hold on. I know this is a basic-ass question, but did they finally reveal what's behind Kaya's eye patch? I actually don't know. I kind of want to know now. What's behind Kaya's eye patch? Probably just another eye. A functional right eye bearing a scar. Okay, yeah, most people agree that it's just like a scar. There's nothing else. I personally like to think that all the characters in Genshin with eye patches just have eyes. But like Beto, actually no, someone looked behind Beto's model and saw that like she has a fully functioning eye behind the eye patch. It's just there for show. And I kind of like that headcanon. I mean, I equally like the idea that like Beto has actually lost an eye, but I don't know. It's funny to think about how some Genshin characters are just doing it for show. They're intentionally just aura farming. Okay. Oh, I want gravel. I'm on gravel. Hey, hello, my friend. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream, of course. I'm like putting it all in one spot. I've learned that you actually need to spread it out. Like, you actually need to spread out your bulk resources to make sure that they don't, it reduces costs, like, ever so slightly. I'm doing good. That's good to hear. Yeah, I don't think he'd work. He'd be a pain. And, how's it going on stream? It's going very well. We're just just chilling. Construction sim today. Very easy stream today. Nothing too major. We're talking about Darth Vader and Dead by Daylight. Still, I think that'd be really neat. I need to read what Aurora said about the kit. Hold on. I don't think he'd work. He'd be a pain in the half to come up with a good kit for that feels like Vader. Because a huge part of licensed characters trying to adapt that personality and fear of a character. I think they could do it, personally. I mean, I've never played Dead by Daylight, so I would have really no idea. But, like, I think adapting Vader into, like, a horror movie villain would just be a really, really fun concept. I would love to see a director try and tackle that in a film, or like a game developer try and tackle that in a game. I think it'd be really cool. Okay. That's very, very hard, especially with how sloppy the code is. Ah, okay. Oh, it's just a fashion thing, like, ooh, I'm Kaya, mysterious, and I love him for that. No, Kaya is such a, like, aura farming bastard. He thinks he's so cool. He thinks he's so cool. And then he's not. Dead by Daylight plays like cat and mouse, not hide and seek. I mean, Darth Vader could be like a very cat and mouse type character, I feel like. But I don't know, I haven't played Dead by Daylight, so I have no clue. Luke secretly Batman. I love that little lore tidbit that like Luke is just Genshin Impact's version of Batman. I really love that. He's literally called the Dark Knight. That's so funny. There's so many little movie references in Genshin Impact too. I don't know if y'all caught on, but a big part of Columbina's questline, like where she was like giving the traveler like hints to her future self. That was all just like one big Interstellar reference. I thought that was really cool. I love that reference. It stuck with me and it makes me lol. Yeah, me too. I think that's so funny. It's just someone on the Genshin dev team like Batman. So they're just like, you know what? Let's make D-Luke Batman. Let's make D-Luke just secretly Batman. It's Mondstadt's version of Batman. Wait, but then who would the Joker be? Who would the Joker be in the context of like, in the context of Mondstadt's Batman? It has to be someone from Mondstadt. I don't know. Who's crazy enough in Mondstadt to be the Joker? What else? Kaya wishes he could be the Luke stronger. Yeah, he wishes he could be the Joker, but he's not. I love Kaya and all. I love him. He's so cool. But he's not the Joker. He's the fake. He's like the Robin. He's just like D-Luke's sidekick. He's the 4-star. I'm like huge Alien fan personally, and they're so close to making it perfect, but failed with the last hurdle. I should look into this more. Would y'all be interested in seeing a Dead by Daylight stream? I've been told not to play that game because it's terrible. Because like it kind of looks intriguing to me. I don't know. Like just the idea of it, like turning like slasher movies into like a video game gameplay loop. I think that's really cool. Dude, he also has a considerably toxic fandom. That's true. I don't want to invite them to this stream. We don't need any we don't need me toxic fandoms claiming my streams or anything. Although I mean I already am like adjacent to the Genshin fandom, and they can be basically Alien has the tunnel system, and it really adds that idea of omnipresence in the OG movie. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like for Darth Vader, they could, like, they could integrate the Force into the way that he plays. Just do it very subtly. Why are we talking about Dead by Daylight? Because I said that Darth Vader would be cool. I said that Darth Vader would be cool in Dead by Daylight. Hold on. I just wish every horror movie game wasn't multiplayer. One person plays as Killer Slob. Yeah, I kind of wish it was, too. Like I think it'd be cool if we had like a single player one where you just play as the killer. That'd be really cool. Or play as the survivor. I don't know. Although that's pretty much every single player horror game. North Raider and Dead by Daylight is not happening. Disney's not giving them up like that. See, I think they might. I think they could do it. But like, I think Disney could see the money. Also those flamethrowers have motion sensors, so it's hard to sneak people. Yeah, see, like I think that. I think Disney would do it. I think they would bite on that. I mean, it's not like they've shied away from like doing like darker Star Wars stuff. I mean, like they made Andor. Andor's fairly dark. I don't know. Hold on, let's read this. One last Genshin question for now. What Genshin YouTuber should I watch to catch up on the story? I have no idea. I don't watch Genshin YouTube. Hellraiser's finally at a game that isn't multiplayer and it looks very Bioshock-like. Interesting. Not a chase killer like it is. Why are all of the gravel, like, trips, like, inconsistent in length? Well, I trust you enough to catch me up on the story. Okay, so basically, here's Genshin's story in a nutshell. What part did you leave off on? Because I can explain from there. Which region did you leave off on? Was it, Fontaine, Sumeru? See, this is important. Beginning of Inazuma, like, I just arrived on the island. Okay, so basically, God get mad, you beat God, God traumatized secretly. Alright, now on to Sumeru. God sad. God hiding. You go find God. God sad. God trapped in multi-level, government conspiracy. God help you topple government conspiracy. And also Scaramouche almost become God. And then you leave Sumeru. And now on Fontaine, we got, God is a piece of shit. What happens next? Yeah, God is a piece of shit. You go to court. Then you get put on trial. A lot of times. You go to prison. And, you start realizing, you know, God might be lying to me. And so you collaborate with the government to expose God's secret that God isn't really God. And then you take the judge in the court and make him God. And that's Fontaine. And, alright, what's next? Natlan? Natlan is, oh my god. Natlan. Here we go. I don't even remember half of Natlan's story. It's important. God communication network no longer worked. So you fix it. And also the Fatui. The Fatui are very heavily involved. And then one Fatui, Capitano, he sacrifices himself to save God communication network. So whenever you use God Verizon, you can thank Capitano. And now for Nodcry. And also the War with the Abyss. Yeah, the Abyss was the reason why God communication system broke. That was the reason why. So you gotta go to war. Let's say like the Night Kingdom is Verizon, right? The Abyss is Sprite, or not Sprite, Sprint trying to take over their territory. It's like half the story deserves a mention. Yeah, it's a war between Sprite and Verizon. Or not Sprite, Sprint Verizon. That's what Natlan is. And then Nodcrack, God sad, obviously, because God don't fit in. God Fatui, but God don't want to be Fatui. What we got next? The guy from Hell, guy from Hell comes back. Guy starts harassing God. We kill guy from Hell. Then after that, guy from Fatui, very scary guy from Fatui, very, very scary. He won't become God. So he tried to kill God. And, And then after that, we kill guy from Patui. So God stays. And that's pretty much Genshin's lore as of now. Oh yeah, but then in Sumeru, guy from Patui come back. He come back as computer virus. And we kill him inside of computer. We go inside a big tree computer and we kill him. And that's Genshin. With the sex update. The sex update was I think it was Inazuma because all the pretty ones are from there. Like Yamiko, Raiden Shogun, the voices in my pewter. Yeah, that's what Bad Fatui guy was. He was a voice in your pewter. Oh yeah, and then we replaced Big Computer Tree with Big Computer Data Center Pyramid. Big Computer Tree is no longer a thing. We burned it down to get rid of Bad Fatui guy because he was computer virus. And that's Genshin lore for ya. Yeah, Miko and Raiden Shogun will now do a 2-hour Yuri session in the upcoming sex update. I hope this is real. This better be real. I want this. Wait, I didn't even use the grader. I didn't even go over that. What the fuck? It's stupid. The CEO of Sex is back to work and notes Spider-Man is too filthy. I gotta watch Spider-Man. I've been looking at spoilers for it because I don't really care all that much anymore. I just want to see like more Spider-Man, you know, because I like Spider-Man. He's my favorite Marvel guy. All the other ones are. I'm not excited for what is it, Avengers Doomsday. That shit looks so ass. I could not care any less about Avengers Doomsday. It's like, oh no, the Tony Stark is back. Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh, he's evil now? Oh no. I know this is crazy, but I will legit return to Genshin when the story is done. It'll never be done. The Doomsday Lego sets look so good, though. They do look good. CEO of Sex working hard at work, nerfing the presence of chuds in the trans meta. Yeah, like Avengers Doomsday just looks like shit. It looks like pure Marvel slop. Like they're just clanging action figures together. And not in the fun way like Endgame was. Endgame was fun. Like they had clanged action figures before together. Lego could make a great Lego set on the most cheap slop. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna show you proof of this. I will show y'all concrete proof of this. Lego Angry Birds movie. See, look at this, right? Lego made Angry Birds movie sets, and they're actually so good. Look at this, right here. This is great. This is awesome. You have a little house, a little bite, a whole scenario here that you can mess around with. 3 little minifigures, all for $30. What else we got? We got this ship. This ship is actually like my white whale set right now. I really want this thing. You got a whole pirate ship, and I think this was $70 when it came out. I'm not sure. It's such a cool design. Such a cool design. And remember, this is all for the Angry Birds movie of all things. We have one set based on that one GIF. You all seen it. Where they're like, the pigs are going around in the umbrellas. Like, these are awesome. These are really, really cool. They could legit make a good sets out of anything. It's crazy. Marvel should have ended after Endgame. It was a perfect conclusion. I agree, the MCU just should have stopped right there. Or, I don't know. Like, it just made sense. They could. Yeah, they did. They really could. I can't wait to see Doctor Doom, canonically the strongest character in all of Marvel, at least if I recall correctly, defeated by the power of friendship. Oh my god. You think Genshin will show more of Paimon's kind? I don't think they will. I kinda hope they don't. I'm not ready for another Paimon. I am not ready for another Paimon. He's not even that powerful, he just gets blazed by Marvel LARPers. I don't know anything about Doctor Doom. My only exposure to Doctor Doom was in the Lego game. Lego Marvel Superheroes, and I didn't really know who he was. To me, he was just the guy in the green hood. My man Paimon... let me see this. If we get Paimon 2, they should battle to the death. My man tore out Thanos' spine in half a second. He couldn't Ant-Man do that too? Can't Ant-Man tear up Thanos' spine just by, you know, if I had hand expressions right now, you guys would be able to know exactly what I'm talking about. But you know, like Ant-Man could totally do it. I think you could. But go inside Thanos? Yeah, no, I just crawls up his ass. Yeah, exactly. I think Ant-Man crawl up Thanos' ass, and that breaks Thanos' spine instantly. So breaking Thanos' spine really isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it's, Ant-Man Power Scalar's my beloved. Ant-Man is so stupid. I love it. Like, honestly, the Ant-Man movies are some of my favorite MCU movies. Easily. I love Ant-Man. He's so fucking stupid. Like, just the whole idea of him. They're still not beating the foot dive? What the fuck is the foot dive? That sounds like something you would see at, like, a convention. Like, you know those, like, Gooner conventions? That honestly sounds like something you'd see at, like, a Gooner convention. A foot dive. The hell is the foot dive? You're the CEO of Marvel and you have complete control of, like, for, like, one day. What would you do? I would remove Quantumania. I would completely delete Quantumania from existence. Quantumania is no longer canon. And we make a new Ant-Man 3. GoonerCon may be the worst smelling place on Earth. Actually, I've heard GoonerCons are actually, like, pretty cool. But, like, I've actually heard they're pretty damn nice. I watched a YouTube video on someone who went to one just to see what it was like, and they actually came out, like, pleasantly surprised by how polite people were there. Really surprising. Ant-Man 3 and it's just a slice of life. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. I just want, like, an Ant-Man 3, but it's like the first movie where it's just stupid bullshit. Hold on. Yucky Quantumania watched my man MODOK. Oh my... I used to know someone named Darren, and when that movie came out, we would not stop giving him shit being named Darren because of MODOK. My name is Darren, and I am not a dick. Maybe if you're a man, I do not trust them. No, they were women. They were women. It was two queer women going to a GoonerCon, and they actually said it was like a surprisingly safe space. Like, because of the subject matter, they had, like, a lot of rules in place at the con. And so, like, you couldn't just straight up, like, go around, like, touching cosplayers and shit. You had to, like, follow these rules or you'd get kicked out. Like, there was security and shit. They were actually enforcing the rules. It was really, really cool. It surprised me a lot. I would go to one, honestly. They seem really nice. Like, it seems really easy to talk to people there. I would love it. You can touch people at GoonCon? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You cannot do that at GoonCon. That's why GoonCon is good. Or GoonerCons. CEO of Sex Balance is one convention. No, I think it's just, like, a thing with those conventions in general. Because, you know, like, when you're having, like, a convention for that sort of thing, you gotta have pretty tight security. And when you have tighter security, there's less incidents, so, you know, it's not as bad. I think I can get a job working for the Joker at GoonCon. I think you're thinking of the wrong GoonCon. I think you gotta go to the Villain Con from the Minions movie. So much fun, it's a crime. A lot of cons have bad security is all I meant. Yeah, that's fair. I'm sure, like, smaller GoonCons probably have worse security, and they're probably very, very bad. But, from what I've heard, at least, they're very, very chill at those. Like, surprisingly so. You wouldn't expect it. But, so much LARP, it's a crime. I should host a GoonCon. I'm not hosting a damn GoonCon. I'm not hosting GoonCon. I mean, G-Con. I'm not hosting that shit either. CEO of Sex is nerfing the heterosexual meta. Jeez. Why not? Why does this shield keep retracting? Why does this doesn't have a shield? I'm not hosting GoonCon. I'm not hosting a GoonCon. I don't have enough viewers to host GoonCon. And two, I just don't want to host GoonCon. You'll carry the dirt like Dark Souls. I'm gonna project an Illumination adaptation of Genshin into reality. Oh my god, no. No. Don't ruin it. Don't. Oh my god, imagine that. Oh god, Paimon has like a big illumination eyes. He shows up. Maybe Paimon's voiced by like Kevin Hart or something. The Genshin tutorial with the mid. That's, I don't think the minions would work for Dottore. I think they would work. I think they would go. Even Dottore would be going too far for the minions. I think even they would want to work for him. You would just experiment on them instead. Like you would put them in torture devices. You would do all of that. I think even the minions would draw the line at Dottore. Oh my god. Yeah, they're a big Paimon voiced by, hold on. Paimon voiced by, Aquafina Paimon. Traveler Red Timothy Chalamet, that, yeah, they would do that. They would do that, actually. Hold on. Yeah, as we know, the minions didn't like the Germans in the 1940s. And the minions did not work for Unovu in the 1940s. It's true. It's canon. But the minions would just laugh and say banana. No, they would not. They would get tortured. Hold on. Do you think Pablo Escobar had minions to smuggle shit for him? Maybe he did. I don't know. Stop, she can't get more annoying, please. Oh, she can if they rehire the old voice actor. They can get way more annoying. I firmly support Aquafina Paimon for the Illumination the Illumination adaptation of Genshin Impact. Oh my god. Minions working for Dottore, huh? I would pay money to see that. I would pay money to see that. Keep the fucking minions working for Dottore. Aquafina Paimon, and she doesn't even try to do a voice, it's just a regular voice. Like every Aquafina role ever, pretty much. Aquafina just gets roles for being Aquafina. I don't understand what's so appealing about her. And why is her name Aquafina? Why is her nickname, like her stage name, just a brand of bottled water? I don't get it. Why? Who is her marketing agent? And why did they pick that? Why did they pick that? Genuinely, like what is the origin behind that? There has to be something. The funny is, like the chipmunk pitch shift. Oh my god, I would use the chipmunk pitch shifting for Aquafina Paimon. Like, I need to see this movie become a reality now. We should make like a GoFundMe. GoFundMe for Illumination's Genshin Impact. Maybe they'll make a Paimon spin-off later on too. It's only starring Aquafina. First AI movie ever. No, they can't make this with AI. This has to be entirely human-generated. I want to torment people by forcing them to work on Illumination's Genshin Impact. I want people to feel true terror and true torment working on this movie. This is gonna be the first movie ever made entirely by humans. Like, we're gonna have fully human-generated slop. That's what this movie's gonna be. That's what Illumination's Genshin Impact is gonna be. The first movie ever. Yeah, this is the first true movie ever. There's never been like a real piece of cinema before Illumination's Genshin Impact. There's like Interstellar, not even close. Oppenheimer, terrible. All of those classic movies, you know, 2001: Space Odyssey, terrible. All of these, they didn't even scratch the surface of what was possible with the cinema medium. But Illumination's Genshin Impact movie will. Absolutely will. Oh, by the way, all the cast is made to look like their live-action cast. Yeah. Aquafina Paimon is made to look like Aquafina in real life. Timothy Chalamet, Traveler. Very confused, nasty McConaughey. I enjoyed Illumination's GTA. Can't wait for their Genshin film. Yeah, Illumination's GTA was pretty damn good. I mean, it was weird that they had the minions doing like human trafficking shit, but it made sense. Who do you think the minions are working for now? Okay, will Dwayne Johnson play in this movie? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe like you know what? For Illumination's Genshin Impact, it's not even gonna be the Traveler and Paimon. It's just gonna be like a completely new cast of characters and like a Paimon lookalike. And the Paimon lookalike will be Aquafina. The Rock will be like an evil lava churl turned good, and he'll talk. They're working for Mored, her evil plot. They are working for me. I have a minion standing right next to me. What about Jack Black? Uh, Actually, you know what? This is hard. I could see Jack Black doing a lot of different, I could see Jack Black doing a lot of different roles in Genshin Impact. Random black woman number 22. No! We're not making that joke. We're not making the stupid Hollywood DEI whatever joke. That's stupid. Oh wait, no, Jack Black Kaya. Oh my god, Jack Black Kaya. Jack Black Kaya would be perfect. Jack Black Delude. Yeah, we're making Jack Black Kaya a reality. Harassed Bridge. Oh my god. I want a little taste. Have a little taste, amigo. The lines are all just saying items in the game. Slime condensate. Yes. This is an intertwined fate. Oh my god, I hope it interjects with a frost bridge scene that takes 10 actual minutes and has crazy cinema talk. Just like the Minecraft movie. This is sweet madame. This is artifact. Oh my god, I want that to happen now. Jack Black introducing the Traveler to Mondstadt, just saying random shit. It's so funny. Who do we get for Venti? Like, I really want to know who we get for Venti. I was disappointed in the Mario Galaxy movie. Jack Black wasn't just saying bullshit like Super Mushroom. I was disappointed too. I wanted him to say stupid stuff like that. Danny DeVito as Venti. Oh my, yeah, we gotta get Danny DeVito as Venti. We have to get that. And we have to have him just like play a clone of Frank from It's Always Sunny. Like that's Venti's character now. He's just Frank. He's just Frank. I would love that. I would actually love that. Oh my god, when I had an ancient drawing, I need to find it. Oh no. Will he actually be likable? Yeah, that's the best part. They turned Venti into a good character. They Danny DeVito turned Tagly a long time ago. You should show that to B. You should ping B and send that in the Discord server. I think he would love that. Like, he would go crazy for that shit. Oh my god. No, we don't need Venti propaganda. No, we need to turn Venti into like a good likable character, and making him Frank would do that perfectly. Have him go on about eggs and crabs and shit, boil and denim and banging whores. I would love that. I think we need that. We need that movie to be made right now. Immediately, we need that movie. Come on, go faster. Why won't you work? Oh my god. I gotta draft up an entire fan cast for this movie though. We gotta have Anya Taylor-Joy in there somewhere. Like, hold on. This Genshin Impact film on TV is so far from the story in terms of characterization and lore, Hoya would just disown it completely. Yeah, no, they would. They would have the NPCs in Archon Quest, like, make a jab about it, too. Because you know how Hoyo does that? Like, they'll just, like, have NPCs, like, make jabs about, like, people they don't like. Like, remember when they had Paimon? Like, after her new voice actor got replaced, they had Paimon say, like, a bunch of shit about, like, how she sounds different now, and how, like, people don't recognize her. And they're like, they don't recognize her because she's not as annoying. I don't know if y'all remember that. That was a real thing. It was awesome. I loved it. Yeah, they gotta put jabs towards the Genshin Impact Illumination movie in the game. have like an artifact set based on the minion. That's kind of fucked, to be honest, because they hired someone who was more okay with the labor abuse. I mean, they did, but at that point, it wasn't even really about the labor abuse anymore. It was more just about the whole thing was really shady. I don't like Paimon's old voice actor. I really don't. I don't even know if it was about. I think people had been clamoring for that for a while too, because Paimon's voice was like genuinely causing people like headaches and shit back then. I don't know, but I do 100% prefer new Paimon to old Paimon. Old Paimon was like actually grating to listen to. I don't think she was a good voice actor. Ain't no way. What are we ain't no way in? Yeah, but like I just don't think I don't think the old Paimon voice actor, I forgot her name. They just were not a good fit for Paimon. I'm not saying new Paimon is worse, but I don't know, the VA situation's vile. The Genshin VA situation was vile on like both ends. Honestly, the union dragged that out way longer than it needed to. It's one of the few times where I'll like actually like I'll actually say like, okay, the union kind of fucked up here. Cause Genshin, in the end, they eventually did sign a contract to say like, okay, we won't use AI for voice actors. Like they did that pretty early on, but they just kind of the union just kind of dragged it out for publicity's sake, and I didn't really agree with that. Hello Mona, how's everyone going? Hello Tyler, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. We were talking about Illumination's Genshin Impact. Ever wonder what happens when you mix dandelions and wine? The dandelion. I as dandelion wine of 60 as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Oh my god. Oh, I would pay money to see that. The dandelion. I as dandelion wine is tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. I don't know anything about wine to say the next one. Fruity and fruity and bitter. Yeah, you're having a drink. Ooh, super drunky, and it's alcohol attack. I don't know. I don't drink. As a child, I yearned for the domains. Everything comes back to the Minecraft movie for you, huh? Yeah, no, it does. I love the Minecraft movie. Like, genuinely, the Minecraft movie was probably my favorite movie from last year. Wait, actually, no, did Project Hail Mary come out last year or this year? Project Hail Mary was this year, right? I think that if it was this year, then the Minecraft movie was easily my favorite movie of last year. I am placing lots and shit as I'm in fucking Minecraft. I am grinding domains and shit as I'm in Genshin Impact. As a child, I yearned to do 3 domain runs a day, then wait 24 hours to do 3 unless it's for character talents, then longer. Wait, why did I do that? Why did I move the grader over to the grapple plant? That's a stupid idea. I need to go back. Oh my god. Who would get cast the Signora? Wait, actually, I know exactly who would be Signora. Hold on. Who played the Pig Queen in the Minecraft movie? What was her name? Melgosha? Yeah, Melgosha. It was, Rachel House. Yeah, no, Rachel House would voice Signora 100%. It has to be. She plays, like, she plays every, like, villain character like that. Not gonna lie, even though I run in circles that are heavy into Genshin, I couldn't get into it. That isn't entirely fair. Genshin is one of those things that either you love it or you hate it. And it is fine to hate it. It is totally understandable. The story seems cool, though. Yeah, the story's great. It's just the gameplay kind of really sucks. Jeremy Lay for Traveler Primero. I actually do not know who that is. I'm gonna look them up. Jeremy Lay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this could work. This could work. I think in like a good world where you know Illumination is not in charge of this. Unfortunately, it is an Illumination movie, so we're gonna get celebrity after celebrity. Yeah, I think making Dew with The Rock would be perfect. Let's like have Dew would be The Rock and Kaya be Jack Black. That would be absolutely perfect. Come on. Move, you piece of shit. Yeah, should be the perfect BA choice for Traveler. If not just Traveler's, like, existing voice actor. But... this Traveler's existing voice actor does a really good job performing. Like, honestly, one of the best voice actors in the game. At least for Lumine. I love her performance. I don't know who the voice actor is. It's Censor Yai Miko. They would have to censor Yai Miko, yeah. They would have to censor a bunch of characters. Would they try to match the art style or just the Illumination art style? Oh no, they would try to match the... They would do both. They would do both at the same time, like the Mario movie does. Like, you know how Bowser Jr. looked in the Mario movie where he just looked cursed as hell? Where, like, his eyes are realistic, but everything else about him is cartoony? That's where it's gonna be. Like, the characters in the Genshin Impact Illumination movie, their eyes are gonna look like anime character eyes, but everything else is gonna be realistic. This is gonna... oh my god. Or they could go the opposite, like what they did with Mario. Where, like, their faces are, like, somewhat realistic, but, like, everything else is anime proportion. Oh my god. Yo, I need a little pep talk to finish this project before the self-imposed deadline hits, please. You can do it! I know you can do it, Tyler. You got this in you. See, if you don't finish that project, by the deadline, I'm going to eat you. I'm going to eat you and your entire family, and it'll be your fault for not finishing it by the deadline. If you finish this assignment, Illumination is gonna make the Genshin movie. Illumination is going to do it. Oh, it's 14? No, it's not. Oh my god. You guys are actually... you guys are reaching. Yeah, you guys are reaching. Yeah, if you don't finish this assignment, Tyler, you are going to, I'm going to strap you. Why else would you eat them? I don't know, that's like a funny way to, I don't know. It's funny. It's funny. Funny. I'm gonna tell Mom. No, don't. She can already hear those conversations, probably. She knows how insane you guys are. You have to finish this assignment or you have to play Genshin tonight. Yeah, exactly. I will literally strap you to a chair and force you to grind out, Sandrone's artifacts. I will force you to do that. You will have no other choice. You ever seen Clockwork Orange? It's gonna be like that. You will have to grind out Sandrone artifacts. There's like, what the fuck are you all talking about? No, she actually deadass is. We talk about some insane shit on here and she'll bring it up occasionally and I'm like, yeah, I know, that's just, that's why they're the Unhingies. It was about that too. This producer's my mom. We had played, I made like an inside joke that my mom is just my producer. So when I'm talking about producer, that's my mom. You'll have to finish the quest that Mona quit midstream. Yeah, exactly, you're gonna have to finish that one. The one that caused me to switch to an entirely different game because it was too mentally taxing. You're gonna have to do that. Or the one that was just so boring that I couldn't do it. Oh, here's a good one. You're gonna have to do Chi-Chi quests the entire time. You can only interact with the character Chi-Chi. That's it. You can only play as Chi-Chi. You can only interact with Chi-Chi. That's it. 250 to the way to RR. You better keep going. You're still not there yet. And Blue IU too. You better get going on that. Y'all are not locking in on this. Oh my god. Where is Greater? I am. How far have you gotten on that? I need to know. You're just gonna shift the goalpost. No, I'm not gonna shift the goalpost. I am a woman of my word. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. They all gotta get there first. It's 7,000. Oh my god. Yeah. You're almost like a tenth of the way there. Holy shit. ADHD will literally condense and crawl out of my brain and lay on the floor screaming in agony. I'll get right on it. That's what it's like having ADHD. It's like a creature that lives inside of you, and it'll just scream at you every time you do something. What the why doesn't this thing work? I might just switch back to the bulldozer at this point. This does not work well. Gotta sum up the points so we can get there faster. Let's save mine for the worst possible moment. You do yours as soon as possible. Hell yeah. You gotta save yours so you can do like a Reaper Leviathan while I'm in the middle of Subnautica. Oh god, it'll be funny. It will be. It will happen though. It will eventually happen. One of you will make it there. I'm sure of it. And I will do it. But you gotta make it there first. Why is it so shit? I'd rather die than read this 10-page report. My ADHD. No, literally. It's exactly how my ADHD works. I would genuinely rather die in that moment than study. And that's why I'm on medication. Because otherwise I would not be able to function. No. I can only like I need meds. Meds genuinely like changed my life. Honestly, like getting on good meds for all of my problems, and like talking to a psychiatrist and all that shit. It changed my life. It really made everything so much better. I'm so happy that I did that. Let's go. Let's grade it. Yeah, I just cannot function properly at all. Yeah, I would recommend getting on meds then. Even if it's not for ADHD, just like anything. Whatever issues you got, life is better medicated than unmedicated, I have to say. The side effects are hell for the first couple of days, which is what turns a lot of people off. Well, the problem is they're not accessible. Yeah, that's true. That is unfortunately true. But, you know, like, if you ever get the chance, I would highly, highly recommend it. I think I just got really lucky. Don't ADHD meds just kill your personality because it's kind of a sleeping pill for the voices? Not for me. Not for me at all. If anything, ADHD can actually work, in a bunch of different ways. My ADHD works in the way that, like, I like pretty much had no personality before I got on meds. Like my ADHD was so bad that, I was just, doing tasks that would rather, hold on, let me read this. Hold on, your ADHD is like a toddler. You constantly have to coax it into doing tasks that would take 5 minutes because they would rather sit there and feel guilty about not doing the 5-minute task. Yeah, no, that's it. But yeah, my ADHD was a thing, or like, I was so like reluctant to do anything and lacking motivation that I just didn't like show my personality at all. So honestly, I credit my ability to do streaming now. I credit it to like partly my psychiatrist, because he has helped me a great deal. Watch out, one in chat is getting political. Not really. Even though ADHD is statistically proven to cause a lot of health issues and risks. I need HRT really badly too. HRT availability sucks. It really does. I need to fix that. That way people can live happy. Holy shit, I found it. I need to see it. You're not on HRT. What's B's username? Just be yourself. They're in the server, yo. Just tag, I can do it for you if you want to. I could just ask my mom if I could buy estrogen for herself. Actually, never mind. Hold on. Demerara, I thought you were. Okay. I've never heard someone refer to someone named Aurora as Aurora. really interesting. I've never heard that nickname before. Fill it up with gravel. Fill it up with gravel. I love gravel. My friends call me Rora all the time. Interesting. I did not even know that was like a nickname. I just find the most fucked up nicknames. Well, what's your nickname for me? Everyone calls me Monar. Okay, maybe it's just you on this one of them. Okay, I'm checking part. I gotta see this. Got to see this. Oh my god, yeah. It's just Danny DeVito Tartaglia. I love this. This is awesome. You did such a good job with that face, too. Holy shit. Like, it actually looks like Danny DeVito. Just for that, I think we need Danny DeVito to play Tartaglia in the Genshin movie. Instead of being, what did we decide he was gonna be? I don't know. I'm Dennis. By the way, this is the exact same they give to cis women, but magically it's $100 a month when a trans person asks. Yeah, no, it's fucked up. It's very, very fucked up. My mom is taking that stuff, actually. She takes it in the patches. It's genuinely insane. Yeah, no, it is. It really is. It's fucked up. Classic American healthcare system. Yep. Love gravel. Want gravel. I asked my mom if we can try that. That might be a good idea. That could work. Instead of Venti, we're doing Tartaglia. Yeah, no, Tartaglia is gonna be, Tartaglia... Okay, so if the first Illumination Genshin movie is gonna be in Mondstadt, right? Then... we have to have Tartaglia appear in the post-credit scene. Or to, like, foreshadow what happens in Liyue. We have to have it. We have to have that happen. And she's a nurse, so it would be hard for her to check my E levels. Yeah, you could probably do that. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice, but, you know, do your research. But, like, if you think that's best for you, then, sure, yeah. You're just taught by her hospital. She runs a whole ass hospital? Goddamn. That's insane. So I started blasting Phase 2 Tartaglia. I mean, that is pretty much Tartaglia's boss fight. Just start blasting everywhere. Start blasting whales. I hate the Tartaglia boss fight. It's so, it's so grueling. It's not as bad as, like, it's not as bad as, like, Primal Lord of Fire, but it's pretty damn bad. It's pretty bad. Primal Lord of Fire is awful, though. I hate Primal Lord of Fire. Stupid big-ass dragon thing. Markiplier? No, I said Primal Lord of Fire, not Markiplier. Oh, here it is. Sunny is one of my favorite shows. I agree, I fucking love Always Sunny. My dad's the Sergeant Major, which is a bigger flex. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, goddamn, you have a Sergeant Major. That's crazy. No, Venti should be played by Charlie Day. Oh, yes. Yes. Can I ban her? No. Do not. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with having a Sergeant Major dad. I know plenty of people with fathers in the military. It's fine. I do not care. Oh yeah, this old hat from when he was a sergeant, he gave it to me. Interesting. That's cool. I'm just jealous. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the military pays a lot. I know a guy in the 501st Legion, like the Star Wars cosplay group. And he's loaded. Holy shit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, they do. They make a lot, from what I hear. He plans to become a millionaire? Wait, if your dad is a sergeant major in the military, why can't he just, like, pay for the HRT that way? Wouldn't that make sense? Ish. So, sorry if I'm like, if this is, like, an insensitive question, I just, like, that would be my assumption. Like, if, I don't know, Trump blocked it. He was? Dude, that's so stupid. What the fuck? Wait, so if you're in the military, like, you can't buy those meds? What if you're like a cis woman, menopause? Fuck? That's crazy. Also, he didn't want me to leech off of them. Okay, that's kind of stupid. That's actually kind of stupid. You're not leeching off of him, you're simply asking for support. I hate when tyrants do that shit. You know what's weird? Trans healthcare is banned in the military. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fucking stupid. That's really stupid. Yeah, you know what I don't get? How, like, certain white families will, like, charge their kids rent to live in the house. Like, that's stupid, right? I think that's really stupid. Why? Oh, wait. Do I have the work lights? I don't. And he's a bit of a chud. He's pissed about that because he knows soldiers who have taken their lives due to that. Yeah, I know. I would, I feel like if I knew people who'd taken their lives due to that, I would be very supportive, but, I don't know. Let's go. Gravel. I love gravel. I love gravel. Holy shit, that's heavy. Yeah, that might be a bit too heavy for the stream today. I understand, but yeah, might be a little too much for today. Let's go. Gravel. 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 Yummy, I like eating gravel. I also love eating gravel. You guys know that clip from the Angry Birds movie where Bomb is like, I eat dirt. That's just me. I would open with that on a date. I eat dirt. I would do that. I would totally do that. You know, the flavor can vary greatly depending on the minerals in the dirt. You know, I could tell what kind of worms have crawled through there, or what sort of, you know, roly-polies have used it to raise their families in. I eat dirt. I eat dirt. Why is this? No, go, stop. Okay, let's go. He's gonna have a photo? He's gonna have a photo up forever to be immortalized, which is neat. That's awesome, actually. That's really cool. Every Sergeant Major does. I did not know that. Is it, like, carved in stone? The Angry Birds movie is still a gem. You know, I agree. I have to agree. Like, even though it's kind of bad, I kind of love the Angry Birds movie. I just watched it again the other day because it's on YouTube and everything. And I kind of love it. I kind of really love it. It's a really fun movie. No, they have a hall that had a photo of every Sergeant Major ever. That's awesome, actually. I would love to visit that. Oh my god. I think the Angry Birds movie is neat. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's a good movie. It's a good adaptation of the game. Like, I don't know. When did Angry Birds show the Mighty Eagle pissing? Because they locked in with that movie. It's Angry Birds. You gotta have the Mighty Eagle piss. Have to have the Mighty Eagle piss. Like, that's non-negotiable for the Angry Birds movie. If you're gonna make a movie about Angry Birds, you have to include the most important part of Angry Birds, which is the Mighty Eagle pissing. I mean, did y'all not see him doing that in game? Bravo, Christopher Nolan. Maybe Christopher Nolan's Angry Birds movie. No, like, I was in the shower today. And I was, like, genuinely, like, planning out an essay on the Angry Birds movie in my head. Because I think there's a lot to be said about it that hasn't been said. You know how everyone makes the joke that, like, the Angry Birds movie is, like, right-wing propaganda? I actually would heavily disagree. I think the Angry Birds movie is actually, like, very prominently and very openly, like, anti-colonial. Wrong, we know you don't shower. I do shower. I do shower. I wish I could like my dad more. He's really is cool, but I have major issues, and that's fair. Oh, my 10-hour pyrocynical video essay of Angry Birds. I would make that. Honestly, I might make that. I might genuinely make that. Because I think the Angry Birds movie gets like misunderstood by the internet a lot of the time. Because people like to point to the right wing propaganda thing. They like to point to that because it's funny, and it is very funny. But like when you actually look into it, it's a really interesting it's a really interesting movie to analyze. I don't know. When it's your calling time to make long form content by talking about Angry Birds. I might just do that. Dedicate half-hour segments to each bird. Probably not each bird, but there's a couple that I could talk about. You know who got snubbed in that movie though? The green bird. What's his name? The one who's played by Anthony Padilla. He got seriously snubbed in that movie. He's my favorite bird in the original game. I love that. I love the green bird. Anyone who doesn't like the green bird is like a fed, I think. The green bird and the big red bird. Wow, that's his name, Hal. Yeah, anyone who doesn't like Hal or Terrence, they're all feds. Anyone, if you don't like Hal or Terrence, you're a fed. That's my policy. They're literally the best birds. They're the best birds. Design-wise and kinda gameplay-wise. Yeah, I could make a video essay on the Angry Birds movie. But, like, here's the thing, right? Sad the ice bird was never adapted. I'm fine with that. I don't care about the ice bird. I really don't care about him, to be honest. Like the ice bird is so, he has zero personality, as far as I remember. Downside about long form content editing. Yeah, exactly. I'd have to edit it, and that would be a nightmare. It's not fun. But... okay. I just want an ice cube with a beak. It'd be funny in the... Yeah, that'd be a neat reference. They just have, like, an ice cube with a beak. Maybe in the third movie. Okay, actually, conspiracy theory about the Angry Birds movie, right? I think that the whole meme about it being uploaded on YouTube, I think it's all a publicity stunt to promote the third movie. I absolutely think it is. I think they're trying to make, like, I don't think they're trying to make a... or I think they're trying to make, like, a Minions movie situation or a Minecraft movie situation where people go to see it ironically. They're trying to turn the movie into a meme. Right, such an upload would be new. Yeah, exactly. There's so many uploads of it, and none of them are being deleted. Like, it has to be a marketing stunt. It has to be. And, like, the whole comment trend, as funny as it is, it has to be artificial. There's no way it's not. I feel like. Oh yeah, geez, my dad's like all of the top results for his names. God damn. We got a celebrity in chat, it's crazy. Another celebrity. Yeah, I could totally edit a long form video about the Angry Birds. It wouldn't be about why the Angry Birds are or why the pigs are misunderstood though. I think it would just be about how like the movie as a whole is misunderstood. I mean, the comment section might be genuine, but like the uploads must be a conspiracy. Yeah, no, I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like the whole like Return of the Angry Birds movie going on right now, I feel like that has to be like, it has to be a corporate marketing stunt. Like I can't see any other way. It's gotta be. I still love it though. Just like Chicken Jockey was so funny, I still think it's funny. Okay. But yeah, I think my main point that I would want to make with the Angry Birds movie is how, like the red bird, he's not like an incel Chad or whatever. Like at the beginning of the movie he is, but like he actually goes through a really cool character arc and it shows like the impact that like having a community can have. I think that's what it is. You want me to fight the chicken? Yeah, like, I think the Angry Birds movie, like, it instead of being, like, pure, like, right-wing, anti-immigrant propaganda or anything, I think it would just be, I don't know, how would you edit your styled long-form content? Probably not that, like, flashy. I don't think I would actually show my VTuber avatar doing that. I might, I don't know. I would probably just show a bunch of clips from the movie, but... Okay, let's go. I like to eat the gravel. I want gravel. Like, I do genuinely think it's a misunderstood film, though. It's not right-wing propaganda. As funny as it is to say it is, it's not. Make a video on the Ninjago lore. I will not do that. That would be like a 2-hour-long video. There's a reason why that's gonna be a live stream and not a video. Like, Ninjago lore is crazy. It goes so much deeper than y'all will expect. Pussy shit. It's not, I swear. There's so much lore. There's so much fucking Ninjago lore. It's crazy. That's why it's taking so long to get the stream out. Because there's just so much to cover. The people demand the video essay slot. I know they do, but I cannot make it. Back what I miss. Someone did it on YouTube, bro. It's like 4 hours. Yeah, exactly. The Ninjago lore is way too complicated for me to like edit a video on it. It would just take way too long. That would be like a year-long project for me. Like, it would be like directing a film. But yeah, that's a reminder to never say my father's name. I'm an easy person with dogs. Yeah, no, I would be very concerned if like my parents were important people like that too. But would you rather just do voiceover or film your VTuber model? I would probably rather just do voiceover. I'm not good on like camera when I'm like deliberately recording it. That's why I prefer live streaming over like actually creating video content. I mean, I've created a little bit. I have a couple of drafts for like storytime Instagram reels in the works, and I don't like working on those. I just don't like it. I'm not IRL filming, like just an OBS recording in a VTuber. Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, I could do an OBS recording in my VTuber, and that would be fun. I could do like, I don't know, like Curtis Connor style editing, but with VTubers. I think that'd be neat. But actually, yeah, that is what I'd go for. One of my biggest like video editing inspirations is Curtis Connor, honestly. I love Curtis Connor's style of editing. It's so stupid and it's perfect for like dumb topics, and I love it. Everyone gives him shit for that, but I think it's one of his skills, personally. Like the Mind Boom, Curtis Connor, like Get Out style editing, I think it's great. And my favorite editing style is Nakey, Jakey, and JonTron before he was disgraced. Yeah, JonTron's a pretty good editor. I don't know who Nakey Jakey is, but I'd imagine they're pretty good. Well, like, honestly, Curtis Connor is like... I edit my Instagram reels as if I'm making, like, a Curtis Connor video. At least I try to. And, he's a guy who talks about video games while sitting on a yoga ball. That's kind of aura, low-key. That's kind of aura. Love it. I kind of want a yoga ball to sit on. But, like, I would like to, I should get a yoga ball and just replace my chair with that. Pillboy has such banger editing for such a small creator. Yeah, Pillboy is awesome. I love Pillboy. He's a great creator. I watch his videos a lot. Really good editing style. You know him, Baldwin? Yeah, of course I know Pillboy. I love Pillboy. He's a really cool creator. I should legit learn how to edit because I fucking love editing. I should too. I don't know, like, how to edit. Like, I know the basics of editing, but I should, like, really learn it, like, properly. I think that'd be really fun, because I do enjoy editing a lot. What I don't enjoy is, like, scrubbing through my streams, like, trying to find shit to clip. That's why it takes me so long to put out new content. I just hate stream scrubbing. It's miserable. It really is. I'm self-taught, but I feel like I can get better. Yeah, exactly. I think I can, too. That shit hit like a bomb. What did the Pillboy thing? I thought Pillboy was like a very widely known creator. I really like Pillboy. He's a really cool content creator. If the voice changers make it sound like I like Pillboy, I don't know if y'all know who Pillboy is, but I do not like Pillboy. So it's Pillboy, not Pillboy. My god, right? I don't know how YouTubers can just make highlight reels. He's quite small by my standards. I guess so, yeah. I mean, he is small. I just feel like a lot of people know him. Yeah, I don't know how streamers can, like, pump out so much fucking content. I mean, I guess they pay people, but, like, still, I can't do that. I have so much trouble, it's become a bit better. Yeah, it's mainly editors. Um, I was talking to I don't know if y'all know Niani. You probably do. She's that person who boomed while playing Elden Ring. Uh, but I was talking to her and she was like telling me I legit don't have well, like people answering my DMs and shit. I don't have people doing that, and honestly, I don't believe her. I don't believe her. Not to like throw shade or anything, but I don't believe that Niani does not have any like chatters or anything. Because it would be genuinely impossible to do that shit. I do streams that create narratives, not just opening a game and streaming. I do? I don't know if I do that. Hold on. For the sake of pacing. It's hard to make a highlight supercut of a stream because it's hard to choose which jokes to keep and which jokes to remove. It really is, yeah. I don't know if my streams have a narrative, though. No, that's how you make a lot of stream content? I guess so, yeah. I mean, today's stream is definitely just opening up a game and streaming it. If you also want to be a YouTuber. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You gotta kind of have a plan for your streams if you want to do YouTube as well. I would only do YouTube as like a hobby if I were to do it. And I don't think I like ever will like do it seriously. I'm not ever gonna try properly grow on YouTube. I just have ideas that I want to get out there, you know? It's how dawg does it. Faildo does it, which are strong examples. Another good example of that would be, RT Game. RT Game is really good at creating, clips. Didn't you say you want to be the Germa of VTubers, or am I hallucinating? I think that was more of a joke, but, like, that would be funny. Just to be, like, the weirdo VTuber. The one that doesn't do things, it doesn't exactly do things, like, professionally, just does things. I would like that. I would quite like that. That is kind of my goal, though, to be like, I don't want to be like a very, brand-friendly VTuber. Like, I don't want to be, I mean, not saying that I don't want sponsorships. I mean, I have Dubby, and they're cool. They say he was the Drift King. Yeah, like, not that I don't know, German would be a good role model. Be yourself and be silly. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I view it. I'm just trying to stream and, like, be myself. Like, be authentic on stream, be like someone that people would actually want to watch. Instead of, like, trying to, like, shift my personality. That's something I see a lot of VTubers do. I see a lot of VTubers, like, they go for, like, the mommy sort of vibe. And, I'm just gonna tell y'all now, I'm never gonna do that. You will never catch me making, like, mommy ASMR or anything like that. That's just not me. That is not me. And so I won't do it. One of the millennial streamer for us all. Yeah, like that is just not the way that, that's not my personality, and so I'm never gonna do that. That's why the fucking ada thing is so high. Because I'm just never gonna, that's not me. It's a bit. It's entirely for a bit. Come. I don't know, that's just, I see a lot of VTubers like try and fit that archetype in their content, and I'm just not gonna do that, because that's not me. If you do, that's how we'll know you've been replaced. Yeah, exactly. If I start making, like, mommy ASMR content, y'all better, I've been Mandela cataloged. Oh no, when we play Team Fortress 2, I will play Team Fortress 2. It doesn't look like my day. It does not look very fun. I don't care. Yeah, when I start playing Team Fortress 2 and making mommy ASMR shit, that's how you know I've been Mandela cataloged. But you know, all millennials play TF2. Is that actually a thing? Like, is it a millennial thing to play TF2? I did not know that. I thought that was more of like an early Gen Z thing. I'm not a millennial though, I swear. I will never open up a burger restaurant. I will catalog your Mandela. No, you won't. I am millennial, early Gen Z. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. I see it more Gen Z, personally, but... I'm not a millennial. I will never make, I will never open up a restaurant centered around, expensive hamburgers. I will never call it, like, just two people, or just two guys with an idea or something. I will never wear the ugly-ass millennial fit. Yeah, Mona, if you start glazing New Vegas, you're an imposter. Yeah, if I start saying good things about New Vegas, that's how you know I'm an imposter. Actually, no, you know, the imposter would probably be able to take that. They would probably be able to copy that because I talk about it. But, like, two guys, this just you posted pre-transits. HRT burger. Go! Go! Travel! Travel! Yeah, what was I gonna say? That's something stupid to say. But yeah, I'm not a millennial. I will never wear the dumbass checkered shirt that... I actually do have a checkered shirt like that. Oh god, I wish the estrogen burger was real. I want to become Ranma. Just go to China and jump in a hot spring. Go to China and jump in a random hot spring, and there's a chance that maybe some girl died in there, and you get Ranma's ability. I wouldn't call it an ability. It seems more like an inconvenience. But spring of drowned girl. Yeah, exactly. Just go jump in random bodies of water until you get cursed with the curse of the drowned girl or whatever. Just that's all you gotta do. See, everyone out here complaining about how like HRT isn't affordable and shit. Just go jump in water. Like every spring is just someone drowned here. That was my favorite joke throughout the entire thing. Just like every fucking spring had someone drown in there. Oh, what's wrong with plaid? No, it's like this certain shirt that like millennial dudes wear. Hold on, let me find it. I can find it on Firefox. You have to like it's the millennial outfit. Okay, the millennial outfit. Where is it? It's not this. The millennial guy outfit. Guy outfit. A millennial guy burger joint outfit. Like this outfit right here. This shit. This is what I'm not gonna... I do have one of these, but I will not become one of these goddamn millennial burger places. By the Roblox image, I don't know, it's funny. Anthony Fantano drift. Construction failed, I turned into a slime. Oh no. Yeah, I do have one of those shirts. It probably doesn't fit me anymore. Wait, I had it right behind me. You know what, I'm not... You're only gonna be able to see it, but I'm going to put it on. And see if it still fits. Give me 1 second. Still fits. Still kind of fits. Still kind of fits. Oh, wow. I'm a middle finger on the sleeve, but it does still fit. Oh my god, that's tight. Wearing the millennial shirt on stream. Oh, hold on. There's fire in our souls and we'll burn together. Okay, but seriously, mono flannel, they're legit useful during winter. They are, but like, the millennial flannel was just funny. Hold on. Spring of drowned slime 100 years ago. A tragic fate before someone drowned in that very spring. Narrator, it did not fit. No, it did fit. It does fit. It's just really, really tight. I'm taking this shit off. I'm taking this shit off. It's terrible. Oh my god, it's stuck on my hand. It's stuck on my hand. Hold on. I can see all the messages. As an Appalachian man, I wear flannels because it's my culture. I won't turn into a hipster. Yeah, as long as you don't wear them like a hipster. Oh my god, okay, yeah, maybe this thing doesn't fit anymore.
It's time to drink water.
Alright, thank you for the hydrate song. Oh, let me do that. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to use the restrooms. I will be right back in 1 second. Let me run an ad for that too. Okay. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here we are. I probably broke VTube Studio doing that fucking millennial shirt stunt, so let me fix that. Just calibrate. Okay. Okay. Got the calibration done. Let me move my model a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's better. Let me read chat. When I became too swole. I actually became too swole for the millennial shirt. I will, however, dress like a southern dad in the 70s. That's a goated look. I'm doing the Venom voice. It's like hell to do the Venom voice, but it's so funny. I can't do Venom's voice. Liberal me this Batman with a she plus her. My timeline is full of Genshin animations. Good. Good. I love Genshin animations. I have so many things I want to learn. Like, I want to learn editing, I want to learn 3D animation. I have too many things that I want to learn. I can't do them all. I want to, though. I'd like to do them all. Just simply can't. I really want to do that animation of Scaramouche doing the one who's running the show. That'd be so cool. I may hop off stream, stress me out so much. That's totally fine. Yeah. No worries if you need to hop off. It really is fun having you here in the stream today, Aurora. So yeah, if you need to hop off, don't worry about that at all. That image of Rabbit pointing at the pocket watch. I don't understand. I don't understand that whole image. Why is he pointing at the pocket watch? What does it mean? What does the rabbit pointing at the pocket watch image mean? I don't get it. Wow. We'll leave you with a classic woke Riddler joke. The liberal or whatever. Basically teasing the artists / animators that Toei did porn. I mean, I probably would. I probably would, let's be honest. I probably would. Let's be so real here. I probably would. I definitely would. But first, I would make, I don't know. I'm never doing that, like, with the VTubinger, but if I ever do animation, I'm probably gonna stay. Let's be so real. I'm gonna make 3D animations of, it's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on, but in the end, who are we? Oh god, I can't reach that high note. But in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity, am I? Stepping through. Gender me this, Batman. How many liberals does it take to change a light bulb? It takes 2 liberals to change a light bulb. Exactly 2. I already know that. Exactly 2 liberals. Because, see, one liberal will be, unscrewing the light bulb. And the other liberal will be setting up a ladder to place it in. Boring furry. Oh my god, imagine that. I would never do that. I would never draw that shit of Farina, though. Farina is sacred to me. To me, Farina is, like, non-goonable. Like, I cannot. I simply cannot. She is ungoonable. Okay? So, the gravel spread. So real. Yeah, see, you get it. There's some characters that, like, I just can't. Like, you just can't. Oh, I was suggesting that I just don't have enough points to redeem the boring. Oh, okay, I see. I thought you meant, like, Farina saying that, like, in the middle of, like, you know, like, a corpse. Oh, I repeat myself. Yeah, same. Like, Farina, I just can't. I can't. I genuinely can't. Get your head out of the gutter. No. My head is firmly in the gutter. You know this. You know this. Hey, what? Where am I going? Ellen from Zone Zero and Silver from Deadlock on top. See, Ellen I'm fine with. Like, Ellen I have no problems with. I think, mine is woke because pronouns. How much gravel do we need for this road? What the fuck? We need a lot of gravel for this road. The mayor asked me to do this, by the way. So this is like a really big project. It's a lot of gravel. No, but look up Silver Deadlock, please. You'll understand. I will. We'll do that right now. Let me see. Silver Deadlock. Let's see. Silver Deadlock. Who is this? I don't get it. I don't understand what the big deal with this is. Why did the mayor hire just one worker? And the mayor, they're cheap in this little town. They're so cheap. Telling you, I just don't, I don't see it. I don't understand why, but like, it just looks like a normal video game character to me. Like, still, like, kind of Gunnar coded, but like, still, like regular ass, wait a minute, what the hell? Why is the controller not working properly? Oh, there we go, okay. Cause no one do jobs, cause socialism, yeah, this is Germany, so it's cause of woke. It's really cause of woke. See, they got the immigrants doing the jobs now. Some of Zone Zero's animations are so corny, it's insane. No, I know, right? I don't get it. Like, you might as well just be playing the Ambigoon at that point. That's why it's peak. Yeah, that's true. That is why it's peak. They're unashamed. They're completely unashamed. ZZZ character design has really gotten so extreme, though it kinda has. What was her name? It's, like, Prometa or something? Prometa? I think? Something like that. Like hers was kind of insane. I never liked it, but now it's just vile to look at. I kinda like some of the designs. I gotta say, I kinda do like some of the Zenless character designs. I like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was really kinky. Yeah, no, that one was insane. That one was, like, genuinely insane. When I first saw that, I was like, what the fuck are they thinking with this? Even for CCC standards. Yeah, no, it was, Cecilia is so wobbly in the animations. I like Cecia's design. I think she looks cool. I know Burnus is like low-key like super Gunnar coded, but I do like Burnus's design. I think she looks neat. Why can't I see the last messages, bro? I don't know, that's weird. Cecia's peak. Yeah, I like Cecilia. I do like Cecilia. She's got a neat design. I'm actually not a huge fan of Jane. Like to be honest, she's not my favorite. I like Ellen a lot. I think she's neat. Miyabi's cool. I like Miyabi's big ass ears. That's funny. Not gonna lie, I saw a mod where they just shrunk the boobs of the new characters and it looked better. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, sometimes they go a little overboard with that. I'd love to be interrogated by Jane. I mean, I would too. I absolutely would too. But like, I don't know. I don't like her as much as I like Cecilia or Burnus or any of those. Hold on, let me see. I think Zemlestone Zero is a necessary evil because hey, Hoyover's gotta unload all that horny energy somewhere. It's better to dump it there than go crazy with the fan service in Genshin. No, they still go crazy with the fan service in Genshin. They still go crazy. Great grandma's ears are even bigger than Miyabi's ears. How big are great grandmother's ears? I don't mind a lot of the older characters, but new ones are too much. Yeah, I agree. Like Promea is crazy. Have you seen the Lucia original design versus the current one? I have not seen that. Actually, yeah, you're right, son. How much fucking gravel did this road be? I must be behind on the times of Genshin's fan service. I mean, it's not as bad as before, but they still definitely do a lot of fan service. Like the girl who looks like Burnus genuinely makes me a bit sick to look at. There's too much visual noise. Are we gonna replace it with like asphalt? Yeah, we are gonna replace it with asphalt. All this gravel is gonna get covered by asphalt. All of this beautiful gravel work is all just gonna get covered by asphalt anyway, so... This is all for nothing, pretty much. But it's okay. Oh, you know who else? I like Gambi. I like Gambi. Gambi's cool. And Seth. I like Seth. Seth and Billy. I think they're both cool. Andy is neat. Who else we got? I don't care for Nicole. I don't care for Nicole at all. You know what's funny? There's a Nicole in Genshin Impact too, and I don't really care for her either. I don't care for Genshin Nicole at all. She's just, she's so smug. I don't like her. Top 5 characters from I go. From one game, from Zenless? Like Zenless characters, or just in general? I don't get it. Imagine if they did a Genshin X Zenless Zone Zero mashup character. They would probably have to do that in Zenless Zone Zero rather than Genshin. They would probably have to do that. No, from Zenless Zone Zero, Mona. Okay, let me think. Top 5? In no particular order, I would say probably, Burnus, Cecilia, Ellen, Miyabi, and, I don't know, Billy? Yeah, probably Billy, actually. Yeah, definitely Billy. I love Billy. I love Billy. He's very, very, he's very Arataki Ito coded, and I like that. I was gonna put an Arataki Ito sticker on my desk, but, I don't know. Solid list, hell yeah. I agree. I think they're all neat. I don't know enough about Zenless to make like a better list. I just don't get the appeal of Zenless Zone Zero past the party personally. I don't really either. I tried it for a little while and the gameplay was just kind of, to me. I prefer Genshin's gameplay for like a gacha game. Like if I'm gonna grind it out like that, I would rather have something like Genshin where I can like see visible improvements. Yeah, I just didn't really care for it. I mean, gameplay is really cool. I personally didn't think so, but I mean, I guess if it's your thing, then that's awesome. I just did not personally care for it. Dokkan Battle all over again. I do not care. What is... Oh, isn't Dokkan Battle, isn't that the Dragon Ball one? I did not... I'd literally rather play any other action RPG. Yeah, that's fair. The Candy Crush Dragon Ball game. There's a Candy Crush Dragon Ball game? What the fuck? I would try, Girls Frontline or Limbus Company. Limbus Company seems alright. Just because, like, it's not, I don't know, it seems alright. But... I personally, like, when I'm looking for a gacha game, I want something that I can really connect with. And Zone Zero, I can't really see that. But I respect it. I respect the gameplay, and I think it's cool that people like it. Yeah, they call it that because all you do is click on the screen to select which orb path to go on to. I mean, that sounds like Candy Crush, yeah. You know which gacha I kind of miss playing? Love Nikki. Not Infinity Nikki. I didn't actually care for Infinity Nikki's gameplay all that much. I miss, the original Nikki. Love Nikki. That was good. Uma Musume might be your pick as lesbian horses. I don't know. Uma Musume, it looks okay. It looks okay to me. I don't know. Like, it doesn't look like anything particularly special. Just look it up. It's funny as fuck, not gonna lie. Look what up. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, Dokkan gameplay, let's see. Dokkan Candy Crush. Let me look at the images. Oh yeah, this is just Candy Crush. This is literally just Candy Crush, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, speaking of, when will you stream your descent into insanity with Uma Musume? I don't know. I don't even know if I will stream that. If I can get like an APK working on my computer. Oh wait, no, it does have a PC version actually. I always think of Uma Musume as like a mobile game. I don't know why. I think because most it's always in vertical. Motherfucker, it's on Steam. Yeah, I know it's on Steam. I just realized. Very well optimized. Awesome. I might give it a shot. I might. I don't know. It seems alright. Seems alright. I gotta watch the anime first. I gotta see if the lore is like something I can get into. You can go horizontal too. Oh, okay. Neat. Hold on. Oh, the gameplay is probably not your thing. Yeah, is it just like tapping until the horses like move farther? That doesn't sound... I mean, that is pretty much Genshin. Like, I don't know. It's micromanaging your horse training. Interesting. So you have to, like, feed them certain shit and make sure they get enough exercise. That sounds kind of weird, but, big artifacts. Oh, okay. So you have to, like, micromanage their training routines to make sure they can go as fast as possible. Interesting. Yeah, that doesn't sound like my thing, because artifacts are probably, like, my least favorite element of Genshin, but, I get enough speed, stamina, power, jet skills. Ah, okay. Yeah, so it is basically just an artifact management. Yeah, that doesn't sound exactly like my thing, but I mean, I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to give it a shot if I like the vibe, you know? My man is lying, you just click buttons. I guess so, yeah. You can do that for any game like that, you just click buttons. That's how I used to do Genshin. Until I realized that was, like, wrong. If you have the good supports, that is... Okay, so it's pay to win. That makes sense. I mean, it is a gacha, it's gonna be pay to win. Don't listen to this man. I will listen to both of you. You both have valid takes on this. Where's the site? Okay, here he is. If the meta supports and turn brain off. Who are the meta supports? I need to know who are the meta supports. I'm still an A, not even S tier. Well then, maybe you just don't have the meta support. Jesus Christ, there's so much gravel. Don't get into competitive Uma races, you'll lose your mind. Yo, yeah, no, I'm not engaging with that shit. I just got my first A thanks to Summer Gold Ship. So is Gold Ship one of the meta, or is Gold Ship a meta support? Like is Gold Ship like really good? Command BB, I do like Gold Ship. I think she's cool. I like her like personality. It's just like a failed rage baiter. That's funny. No, she's not. Oh, okay. Actually, here's an easy question to decipher whether you're really gonna do mine or not. Do you like racing games? I do like racing games. I actually do enjoy racing games. I don't enjoy them like, I don't enjoy them as much as I enjoy like simulator games and shit like that, and like sandboxes, but I do enjoy a good racing game from time to time. She literally has an event in the training where you're forced to do one training type because she said so. Oh my god. The piece of shit. That he might like it, since the goal is to get your horse first place on major races. Yeah, maybe. I'll give it a shot after I watch the anime properly. I do want to watch the anime though, just to know if I like vibe with the characters. I want to see if it's like something that like I can actually get into before I commit to it, you know? Should probably do that soon. Anime is best since the anime came out before the game. Yeah, exactly. Like the anime is the oldest one. So I'll start with that. And also the anime just looks, it just looks cool. It looks neat. It looks very, very neat. The anime is fucking peak. I've heard it. I've heard it's really good. So I'll have to see. I've not watched a whole lot of anime lately, actually. I must confess I haven't been watching anime. I don't know. I can't get myself to do it. All I can watch is Family Guy, right? I just turn on, like there's detail in it. I wish Genshin got the anime treatment like Psy Games ported to anime. Actually, they are getting that treatment. I don't know if y'all have heard about the Genshin anime, but it's coming. It just hasn't come out yet. Let me find a picture. It's in development hell, I think, but let me see. Yeah, here we go. See, there is a Genshin anime in development. There's a concept trailer. It is in development. It's just like very, it's just been taking a long time. Family Guy's an anime somewhere in the world. No, that's true. Family Guy is an anime everywhere outside of America. Or I guess just in Japan because anime is like a uniquely Japanese thing. That we're referring to animation. But yeah, in Japan, Family Guy is anime. Just the sheer amount of lore they put in like clothing and shit that resembles their actual IRL horse story is insane. I like that. I do like that about Uma Musume. Would Japan have a sub or dub battle about Family Guy? I don't know. Like, do you know why Gold Shipper is specifically red? I do not know why Gold Shipper is red. I don't know anything about the horses except for like Haru Urara. That's the only one I know anything about. Because that was so mainstream. I do not know anything about Gold Ship. Because the jockey always had a red shirt in races. Oh, that's actually really cool. That's actually really, really cool. And she's a kicker. That makes sense. That makes sense. Like, I could see Gold Ship being a kicker in real life. Or like how Oguri is always hungry. So I'm guessing the real horse was also always hungry then. Interesting. I like that I like these little details. All Uma Musume uniforms are influenced by their trainer outfits. That's really cool. I like that there's like attention poured into it instead of just like Genshin where they just like put a bunch of noise on a character design and call it a day. Like yeah, just put some gold and stuff on Scaramouche. Yeah, that'll do. God, I love Scaramouche, but oh my god. I just use him as an example for that, because he is. If he really, really is. But I like that they put attention into it. It's always neat to see. And thus the stable owners had to... Hold on, let me see. Let me read this chat. Because when he was a kid, he was born with deformed legs, or something like that, and so his mother refused to feed him, and thus the stable owners, had to feed him, and he eventually started eating literally anything, and eventually everything they threw at him. Oh, okay. I assure you, viewers, this protagonist needs weird skin exposure in her outfit. The more I go into, like, the Sandrone outfit controversy, the more I realize that, like, yeah, it's fucking stupid. They literally just gave her a new outfit for no reason. Like, she could have kept the old one, but they just said, nah, let's just give her a new one. Yomona. Okay, what's going on, Bua? What do you got? Look up Fuji Kiseki. Okay, let me see. Fuji Iseki. I have not seen this one before. She looks like she looks like that VTuber Sueru Uzada. Oh, okay, here's the horse. Oh, she passed away. Damn. That's too bad. Oh, I see. I see the issue here. Yeah, no, I see the issue here. I see Blue Eye got the autism like me. Yeah, no, I see the issue here. This is kind of egregious. Like a wild guess whether they're, I don't know. Is it that the original horse is male, and they just constantly have like a stick out? Because horses do that. They do that, and it's disgusting, but they do it. But yeah, I do not know. I don't know. Just keep speeding. It'll flatten eventually. Well, I still have to do all of this stretch of gravel. No, it was just a very successful breeder. Oh, okay. Okay, so the horse was hot to other horses, so they made it hot in the game. That's actually kind of funny. I don't remember if it was a male or female. Hold on. I guess that does kind of make sense. It's stupid, but it makes sense. Go. 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 Okay. Let's go. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I guess it does serve the purpose, because, you know, like, I can't be around horses. Because it's just disgusting. Like, see your male horse? It's just disgusting. Cause like, what the fuck do you mean? It's just all out there. I hate that. Like, put that shit away. I don't know. Fun fact: the anatomy of a character reflects the size of a horse. Interesting. Interesting. So like, if they're like small, then the horse is very small. If they're tall, then the horse might be very large. Mona, I'm sorry. Don't hate me, but look up Neisho Doto. And see. Neisho Doto. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is holy shit. She must have insane back pain. Holy shit. She must be in constant agony. If they got a huge chest, that means an IRL, they were a heavy built horse. Interesting. Both IRL horse and Uma. I don't see anything wrong with the IRL horse. God. The IRL horse now. Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? It just looks like a normal horse to me. It really just looks like a normal horse to me. I don't know what y'all are complaining about. Like, it's just a horse. Like, I don't, what's, I just typed horse, it'll show up. No, I did just type horse. I don't see the problem. It just looks like normal horse. Oh, I see it. Okay. Actually, that's not terrible. That's not that bad. I was expecting it to be way worse. That's not bad. I don't have the horse autism, unfortunately, so I can't see the differences in IRL horses. Yeah, no, I can't either. I don't know shit about horses. To me, horses are just like a funny animal. Like the fact that horses exist is funny to me. The fact that we ride them. I've always had horseism. Interesting. No, the most super egregious is Super Creed. She has the mommy fetish. Is she the Goo Goo Babies one? Is that who you're talking about? That shit is funny. Yes, okay, so it is the Goo Goo Babies one. I think that one is funny. My parents took me to a stable for my birthdays because they let me ride a pony. I also rode a horse when I was very young. It was a very strange experience. Horse riding is weird. Like, I don't know. It was just a very strange experience. I loved it, but it was weird for sure. So that's probably why I'm locked in on yeah, probably. I'm probably locked in on Genshin because, I don't know why I'm locked in on Genshin, actually. That's funny because she's attracted to this shorter character even though she's a grown-ass. Oh, no, she's one of those, deadass I can't go do Uma's not gonna lie. That's fair. That is entirely fair. I know a lot of people do, But, I don't know, to me it just seems like something that's, seems like untouchable. Like Kirby, or something like that. Like, you just can't, you can't do that. I don't know, maybe I'll do an Uma Musume stream. But maybe not. I'll definitely watch the anime, though. As soon as I feel like it. Which is probably gonna be a while, but I will watch it. Right, gotta be there. Yeah, you do have to be there. You gotta be the consultant. I need to teach you. Yeah, you need to be the Uma consultant for the stream. Hold on, let me see. Science doesn't want you to go into Umas since these horses are licensed horses and they don't want the owners to revoke the likeness rights. That's true, actually. It's very interesting how every character in Uma Musume is a license. Like, I kinda like that. Tell that to them, bro, not me. Like, are there any original horses for Uma Musume? Are there any original? Oh my god, that was a fatal car crash. Holy shit. Yes. Okay, so there are original horses. That's kind of neat. I actually really like that. I like that they're making their own horses. Genuinely, if I see Uma and SFWS shiver. That's fair. If they can't get the rights to the horse to make illegally distinct. Oh my god. Like, which ones are legally distinct? Are any of the like really popular ones like legally distinct bootleg horses? Cause I don't know any of the legally distinct Okay, you know what? This motor grader is dog shit. I'm just gonna drive this over to the gas station and repair it. This thing is dog shit for spreading gravel around. I'm not using this anymore. I'm gonna use the bulldozer. Tazuna, the secretary of the academy, is rumored to be a disguised Uma Musume? Interesting. So like a bootleg licensed one. Interesting. I did not know they did that. Go! Go! Oh. Okay. That's fine. On. I'm going the wrong way. I can't even get in there earlier. Reset. Where am I now? Oh, okay, here I am. Yeah, I think it's interesting that they make, like, original horses for Uma Musume. That's what I would do if I were an Uma Musume dev. I would just make a bunch of OCs and put them in the game. Based on a legendary Japanese horse named Tokino Minoru. Oh, but wait, is that where Minoru from Legend of Zelda, is that where her name comes from? Cause she's like a horse creature, right? I feel like, kind of. I don't know. I'm so Zelda pilled. I only think of Zelda. Okay. I should do a Breath of the Wild stream at some point. That'd be fun. Or Tears of the Kingdom, even. That'd be neat. That'd be very, very neat. Okay. Actually, you know what? This bulldozer is not good for spreading gravel, so I think I'm gonna return it and get out my other bulldozer. I do like it. Wait, where the fuck is? Okay. Also, they got this Musume named El Condor Pasa. What the? That's kind of a weird name. That's really kind of a weird name. Yeah, the condor is. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know Spanish well enough for this. Given she's an American horse, she's a luchador horse. Oh, that's actually really cool. I like that. I really like that. I want to know something even funnier? Yes, I do. Even though she's from Kentucky. Hey, there's luchadors in Kentucky. There's plenty of Mexicanos in Kentucky. We have lucha libre fights in Kentucky. I think that's cool. Condor was in JoJo Part 7 a few months ago. Oh, that is kind of funny, actually. Let's get the Uma Musume characters in JoJo. I'm sure the fandom nonsense that occurred from that was very, very pleasant to deal with. Because the JoJo fandom is notoriously, like, just terrible. They've been terrible for a long time. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, don't you know about that? The JoJo fandom is, like, known for being, like, incredibly annoying. Who told you that, bro? I experienced it. I experienced that shit. I was on Reddit in 2019. I experienced that shit. It's... Okay, let's go. Oh no, you experienced the annoying JoJo fandom, my condolence. Yeah, no, I was on Reddit in 2019. I experienced that shit. Don't mess with us JoJo fans, we only have 3 jokes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But, like, they just say the same shit over and over again. Think it's funny, and it's not. Oh, well, actually 4 now, thanks to Steel Will. Oh yeah, that's right, Steel Bell Run is all about horses, isn't it? I'm not clued in on JoJo. I never saw it. I did not ever watch JoJo. As a long-time JoJo fan, since 2016, we don't acknowledge the vocal minority. That's good, actually. I will no longer acknowledge it either. If y'all are JoJo fans, y'all are chill. Wait, I'm capping this. I'm capping, it's the get in the car meme. That's the 4th one. I do not understand get in the car, but sure. Okay. Come on. Where's the dump truck at? Where's the dump truck? Okay. There are unfortunately JoJo fans who keep reusing the same jokes since 2012/2016. Yeah, no, that's the side of the fandom that I interacted with. The side of the fandom who acts like it's like the best fucking show ever. And like uses the exact same jokes over and over again, you know? Every fandom is bad on Reddit though, so I guess that's just sort of a Reddit problem, not necessarily a JoJo problem. I posted about it a little on my story, but like I came to an epiphany last night that like genuinely like the problem with fandom culture is not like the lack of gatekeeping or anything like that. It's not LARPers, it's none of that. It's it's corporations like Reddit. Like that's the problem. Because people are incentivized to be toxic now. And I don't think enough people talk about that. I know everyone's gonna jump on me for like, oh, stop blaming capitalism for everything. I can do that, and I will do that because it's true. You know, the jokes were getting kind of stale in 2018 through 2019, but holy shit, it's 2026. So it's fine. Yeah, it's been almost 10 years. I mean, it has been 10 years. Like just find a new joke. A new Joe joke. Find a new. The okay buddyification of fandoms is something that no deadass, like okay buddy type shit. I hate it. I hate it so much. Or like pirate folk type shit, where like people just thrive on being like insanely negative and Anyway, I'm a dip now. You'll have fun pouring gravel for 5 more hours now. Yeah, I love pouring gravel. I love pouring gravel. I love gravel. But yeah, Lua, I know it's late for you, so, yeah, have a good night's sleep. Thank you for joining the stream. And it was very nice to have you. I still don't know what the fuck they're supposed to be honest. You mean okay buddy type fandoms? It's like a circle jerk shit. It happened to Breaking Bad, it has happened to Batman, and it's happened to the fucking Beatles. Yeah, no, it's awful. It's like genuinely awful. I hate it. I was in like the Okay Buddy Lego community for a little while. It's called Lego Circle Jerk. And the Discord server for that is actually really chill. Like, I like a lot of the people there, but like, oh my god, the Reddit was just, it's awful. I hate how, like, people just thrive on hatred and being super negative about everything now. Like, have some fucking positivity for once. Like, actually like the thing that you're talking about, you know? Is there a Circle Jerk subreddit of Genshin? There's Okay Ziox. Okay Ziox is kind of like, that's just humanity. It is humanity. But we can get past that. Anyway, I'm for real going now. Bye. Alright, see, take care, Lua. Get a good night's rest. Thank you for joining the stream. But there's OK Ziox Prehension, which is like kind of shitpost subreddit for it. That one's actually kind of funny. No, okay, buddy, Genshin is real. I think that was just like a genuine like shitpost subreddit. But I don't quite know, so I would not. With 32,000 members. Oh lord, that sounds rough, actually. I think Pirate Folk is like the worst like okay buddy type subreddit I've found so far ever. Pirate Folk is like genuinely just like a hellscape. I don't even know why people go on there. It's like they don't even like One Piece. Genuinely, like, why are people on Pirate Folk? Why are they, it's like they get off just talking about how much they hate One Piece. They hate it. Like, why are you engaging with the fandom if you hate it so much, you know? I literally saw crop Farina porn as a joke. I'm crying. Oh god. Son, you would not have liked me in my based mode update. That's like half of the shit that I posted. That was what got views. Like back in my meme account days, I mean, that was pretty much just like what I did. I just made like Mona shit posts. You would not have liked that. But yeah, it wasn't funny. Mama lore? Yeah, that's like my lore. I used to be an Instagram meme account and I would make like cringe ass memes with Genshin Impact. It was actually something my therapist told me to do. Because I had known about like there's like a whole community on Instagram of people who do that. It's called like the base/hood community. Hey, at least you grew out of that humor. You live and learn. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, there's like a whole community of people on Instagram who just make stuff like that. It's called like the base/hood anime account community. And I had known about it for a while. I think I got exposed to it from Based Hotel. But I eventually just decided, you know what? I agree with your therapist. It's good to have an outlet for that. Yeah, it's good to have like a project to work on. I think that's the main reason why I did it. Because I had wanted to be a creator for a while, and no. And my therapist was like, okay, you should start with something small like that. And so I told her about like this like based account or this based community, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'll give that a shot. And it was actually really fun. Met a lot of people, met a lot of great people. That's where I met Lua. I don't know if Lua actually ran one of those accounts or not. That's where I met that's where I met a bunch of people. A bunch of the people who watch my channel today are all from that community. So that's where I started off. But trust me, it was not funny content. It was not funny content. But yeah, I used to make shit like that. And it was not fun. It got me through some rough times, like just the having something to work on. It was like growing a plant almost. That's where I learned most of my like social media marketing skills. So that it was a useful thing to have. It just wasn't it was not funny. It was also kind of disheartening because I would put like genuine effort into some of the stuff that I posted. Like I'd really go in on it. I would like make shit that like really resonated with me. And it would barely get any views, and then just like the Gooter bait like cropped and stuff W8 with. And so it's kind of sad, but that's just like how social media works. So it taught me an important lesson, and that's good. But yeah, I don't like I don't like how fandoms are just becoming like a big circle jerk of everyone saying the same thing over and over again. Yeah, of course, porn is easy fuel for the algorithm, which is annoying sometimes. It is really annoying. Especially now that I'm a VTuber. Especially. I don't like doing that shit. And in my VTuber content, I'm not gonna do stuff that, like, I want to do, so it's really hard to get the algorithm to like me. Luckily, I can just say, kind of absurd stuff, and it works. It works the same. So I'm thriving on just the absurdity practice rather than the Gooter bait practice, which is what a lot of YouTubers are on. But I refuse to do that, just because that's not me. You know, I respect people who do that. You know, if that's them, that's chill. But that's not the kind of content I want to make. So I will not make it. How much fucking gravel does this need? Why does this road need so much gravel? Like, actually, what the fuck? It's just too much gravel. This is too much gravel. But yeah, I was very cringe at one point. And I still am cringe. But to be cringe is to be free. So we're gonna go with it. Yeah, there's a lot of neat people in that community. That's where we're based Kita. Like Kita from Bochi the Rock. He's really nice. I like him. Elf is from that community, kinda. I mean, he kinda left. He's trying to distance himself, because there is a lot of drama that goes on in there. A lot of drama. But, it's still a neat community. I still enjoy it. I also try to distance myself from it, though, because there's a lot of people that I don't like in there, too, but, a lot of nice people, you know? Like Grace Tutao is really nice. Who else? Oh, that's where Jinwoo is from, too. So there's actually some problems with there. Like, I don't like, a lot of the people running those accounts are minors, and I think that's kind of weird. I think it should, because a lot of them use, like, the you know, goon bait meta. I think that's kind of weird. I don't like that so much, but... Well, okay. Yeah. A lot of problems with fandoms nowadays, though. I don't like how, like, genuine enjoyment of stuff is seen as a problem now. Where do we go from here? I have no idea, genuinely. I might just end the stream soon, because I'm fucking tired of pouring gravel. And it's already been almost 3 hours, so, I don't know. Yeah, my point is, capitalism bad, genuine fandom culture good. But, like, genuine non-rage baity, non-manufactured 3 hours of pouring gravel. That's pretty much what the stream is. Just 3 hours of pouring gravel. It's gonna be even worse if I ever stream this again. Yeah, at least the gravel is, gravel makes nice sounds. It's very expensive. The gravel is very, very expensive, but it's nice. This will be fun uploading to YouTube. Yeah, I will. Just title the VOD like 3 hours of, I don't know. Title it like 3 hours of Catgirl pouring gravel. 3 hours of Catgirl pouring gravel in construction sim. Something like that. I think people will watch that. I think people will absolutely watch that shit. Come on. I need to turn the lights on. Why do I not have lights on this thing? It's a lot of smoke. I always use the original stream title, but I'll use that as the alternate YouTube title. Oh, that's fair, too. That's totally fair. You can do whatever you want. I mean, it's your channel advantage, so yeah, you title it whatever you want. Or the gravel. Or the gravel.
It's time to drink water.
Thank you for the hydrate. Let me just finish pouring gravel. Gotta finish bulldozing this gravel. The gravel is what's most important. The gravel is always what's most important. Okay. Hydrate. Okay. I think that's it for today. I'm fucking tired of pouring gravel. I'm so tired of pouring gravel. We're gonna quit the game. But yeah, thank you for coming, son. It was very nice to have you today. Very nice to have everyone today. I don't know if anyone from the beginning is still in chat. But we got 4 viewers right now, so to all 4 of you guys, thank you very much for showing up. It's really nice to have you here. You guys are supporting my hobbies. You'd rather pour gravel for 3 hours than do a mid Genshin side quest. I would rather do a Genshin side quest than pour gravel. I have, I mean, I don't know. The reason why I stopped doing that Genshin side quest is because it brought up some very triggering topics, and so I didn't wanna do that. But but yeah, no, it's totally fine. It was just something I didn't think I wanted to stream. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, you know, we'll end the stream with that Family Guy video that I was talking about at the start of the stream. You get Firefox opened up. We'll end the stream with that. I think that would be funny as fuck. Hold on. Let me get this. Okay. Here we go. I am Pooh Peter. Okay, I've already looked at it. Hold on. Let's see. It's just the same shit over and over. Which one has the most views? This one. But why is it? Okay, this one is bad actually. I'm not gonna watch this. I've watched all it's this
so
one.
bad. I watch it all the time, and I don't see a problem with it. It's natural to do. Brian! Oh, Brian! I need someone to come and watch some
Brian!
movies on me, Brian! Poo, 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 poo. Poo, poo, Brian! I want you to stick your paw up my ass, Brian. I want you to scoop it out. I think it's stuck up there, Brian. You're gonna have to fish it out for me, Brian. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's a
before
spot,
that.
Brian.
No,
That's a
no.
freaking spot. Oh, crap, Brian. Oh, crap.
That is the best thing that AI has ever made. Oh my god. This might be it's past the peanut butter video. It is way, way, way past the peanut butter video. Okay. Brian! Brian! I think that's my favorite part. Just the way he delivers the lines. It's so fucking stupid. Anyway, wonderful note to end the stream on. Let me see how many viewers I lost from that shit. We gained a viewer from that. Someone started watching when I started streaming that. What the fuck? To whoever you are, thank you. You're wonderful. But yeah, it's the viewers here. Poop. They actually yearn for Poop Peter. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to end the stream here. I think that's the perfect spot to end it. Thank y'all for showing up. More Poop Peter in the next stream. Goodbye.